Who remembers what happened last time?
I got a horse.
You did get a horse. Wasn't last week when you finished officially the tower, or was that the week day before?
Yes, it was. The tower was officially finished, and like the perpetual dad that Sebastian doesn't know that he is embodying, he needed something else to do. And he went and found armor to go work on that, stretch some armor out, which we did pretty good on. We technically succeeded, because we will have to ante up the armor, and with the gold that there is to potentially win, we may own a horse and not just be renting it. I'm temporarily renting it, and feeding it, and housing it, so that it can become accustomed to me for the purposes of the joust and anything else.
Brill and Derek went and talked to the Mists and learned there's a West captain and an East captain of the guard. That we had been following the wrong captain around. But we learned where Captain Yorick does live and came up with a plan to try and raid his house during the festival.
Kanan went into the woods to find supplies for alchemy stuff, as he has done historically. Found something real stinky, wasn't happy about it, but brought it anyway. And I want to say Derek tried to sell him again. I think that also happened.
I would never.
Mm-hmm.
There's also an incredible drawing made last session.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the creeper drawing.
Yeah, during Bastien's Iron Man forging moment.
The Iron Man scene.
Yeah. Just have like a creepy face, like with a smile, appear in the corner of the frame and then disappear again.
I will neither confirm nor deny the existence of that.
Oh yeah, your token spins to look where you're walking now.
That is a thing.
That is excessive.
I can turn it off. You can hold control and turn your thing around. It's a new
But
found
if you
feature.
hold, and then if you hold control now, you can see how many steps you can take. Or not shift when you're moving around. You can see how many steps you're taking.
I do like that.
My computer
Yes.
knows right.
Foundry is
No
ridiculous.
likey?
Don't. How to.
This thing turning when I press like the WASD keys really emphasizes the zoomies.
Yeah. We'll try it for a session, and then if we don't like it, we'll turn it off.
Speaking of zoomies, theoretically, how much is Kanan worth?
How
How do you
does one
put a
inform the
price
other?
on a life?
How does one inform the other, first of all? Second
Frankie,
of all,
how much is-
also that.
Go ahead,
Frankie,
go ahead,
how
go ahead. Explain. Rewind the clock 475 years and explain to me the price of a human being. I am. My ears are wide open.
Well, I have a contrary question to that. How much is a dog to get a pet in this world? And then I would multiply that by at least
I don't know. I mean,
3,000, and then that's how much Kanan's worth.
it depends on like what kind of hound it is. If it's like a purebred like hunting dog, you might pay considerable money for it. But if it's just some like mutt, you might be able to get it for little to no money.
Okay, Keenan, think about how many cards you could buy with that.
Wait,
With
wait,
it,
Kanan, real question for though. I don't even know if we're in character or not at this point. Real question. Can you talk to other dogs?
Oh shit, that's a good point.
Trinket and I never talked about that. I'm assuming he can't.
No,
Okay,
you cannot
well-
speak with dogs. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my problem. Here's my gameplay. If you could talk to dog, you could go find the most beautiful and rare exotic dog, and we can create a breeding thing and sell these beautiful dogs and make
Okay.
a bunch of money.
Maybe
But
help
we
the
don't.
dog.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
we
real
don't have a
quick,
dog
what the
whisperer.
fuck? Hey, real quick, what the fuck?
I don't understand how that correlates to Kanan at all.
No,
Hey, what
but
the
then
fuck?
Kanan
Hey,
can
what
be
the
the
fuck?
dog whisperer. You know.
To what? Get consent? That I mean.
Yes, consent is needed.
Isn't Kanan just like a modified Grendel?
Yeah, he sure is. He sure is. Yeah. Uh huh. He sure is.
God,
Oh.
making it weird on Kanan. Jeez,
Most of this.
leave him alone. You freaks.
Derek,
Man,
I don't know
you
if I
guys-
can keep associating with you if you're gonna be like weird about this.
I didn't talk about breeding people. Jesus.
Look, Leywin would have bred that door if we weren't there, I think. So I think that's just like a weird,
Oh my god.
just a weird thing about Leywin.
Please tell me the recording hasn't started yet.
Wait, the recording is 6 minutes in.
Oh, great!
Nice.
Great.
Just past the filter for YouTube, so that was a fine joke to make.
The fuck, though, is my question about all of this. You guys are lucky Kanan's not that smart. You're lucky.
I feel like we're doing this for this session because Ren's not here. There's no Ren or Puro to protect Kanan.
God.
Don't worry,
I didn't
Kanan.
realize he needed it.
I won't let them sell you.
Thank
If,
you.
if they'll sell you today, they'll sell me tomorrow.
It's a slippery slope, you know. It's just a real slippery slope. I don't like it. Out here
So,
trying to be a boy.
What's everybody got going on today? I don't really have a whole lot planned.
I thought we were gonna go try and find. Oh, it's the festival? Shit.
Not yet.
That's like
Not-
a
not
week
yet.
from now, at least.
Oh, that's a week from now? Okay.
I mean, do you have like songs or performances that you would do for making some money at the festival?
Oh,
Are you
I
talk-
thought.
Never mind, go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just gonna say, I thought we. Did we tell them about our plans for the festival, or are we keeping that on the lowdown?
Oh, that's.
Well,
I mean,
that's
that's, it's just kind of me, but yeah.
Oh, it's
Guys,
just
I
you?
won't be at the festival at least for the first day. Maybe
Oh.
maybe 2 days. It'll depend.
That's right.
I'm
Why?
gonna be
Why?
I'm gonna be None of you are narcs, right?
What's a narc?
You don't like
No.
report to the police, right?
Oh no.
No,
Okay.
why would we report to the police that we're trying to investigate?
Well, I just want to make sure, cause the first day, maybe the first 2 days of the festival, I'm gonna be sneaking into that guard captain guy's house, trying to find the documents.
Can we help with that?
You could try to distract him at the festival to make sure he doesn't go home.
I mean, I'm not
Ooh.
great at like doing a talk, but
Do you know what he likes? Do you know what his fancies are? Like
He
does
likes
like gambling?
he likes drinking a lot at the whatchamacallit, the Pearl Hook, and he likes his wife and kids.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
that gets in the way of probably what you were going to do, huh?
No.
Yeah.
No. What did you think I was gonna do? Let's get.
Use your wiles or something. I don't know.
Are you
Definitely
hoping
wasn't
that
gonna
he
do-
like I was gonna list off like twinks with a chest hole?
Why am I getting berated now? The question was, did he have any vices like gambling or drinking or drugs? Or,
Drinking
no.
for sure. Drinking for sure.
Why did I get brought into this?
Don't act like we're the ones who made this weird.
Well, we did just buy him a bunch of beer.
But yeah, I was just gonna sneak in. I found their house. It seems like they don't always lock the back door when they leave, so
Oh, that's
That's-
stupid.
That's
That's
weird
real
that you know
dumb.
that.
how I camped out, like staked out their house for like at least a day at this point.
Wild.
I mean,
But
we
you
don't
got
lock our
put in.
back door either.
Dude, we don't have a
Speak
back
for
door.
yourself.
We don't
Hey,
have a back
yo.
door.
What? I lock the back door every time I go through it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's good.
Plus, we don't really even have a back door. It's
Ludwig,
just
just,
like
I was
when
gonna say, Ludwig looks at you and he's just like, "There's a back door.
Yeah, I don't think
There's
we
only
had, like,
one
a
poor
hole.
cutlass."
There was like a hole, but that's been closed, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I call it sneaking out the back door when I jump through the window of the stables.
I was going to say, you could climb out the stables. It is the defensive weak point of the castle.
Yeah, but the follow-up thing is, like, we don't have, like, a backyard. It's just trees.
Plus,
I mean,
like, you know, the horse would
So-
alert us.
there is like land up there, though, right? That is to the.
East.
Is it to the? Yeah, and it's like ours, right?
Yeah, you guys have
No,
a
it's just the edge of the
couple of
world up
acres
there.
of land.
Yeah, you know, for me, it was just like a flat Earth. I just, couldn't see past it.
That's funny.
What?
The Earth is. We're on a planet.
Yeah, it's flat, isn't it?
No, they're spherical.
Since when?
Since always.
You sure about that, Mr. Ludwig? Or is that one like your?
Is
fairy
that what
tale
they
in your book?
teach you in Halfling School?
Yeah, they taught us Earth is flat. It was created in 3 days, or whatever the hell.
Because it's flat, it's divided in half.
Kanan is like doing that head tilt thing out of confusion.
Yeah. God created it in like 3 days or something.
Christianity canon and
Because immediately you have to go, which god?
yeah, like there's like a more than one. I don't.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
the God Emperor?
I think so. I didn't really pay much attention in school. Not gonna lie, y'all.
I couldn't tell.
That's the human god.
Kanan fully sincere, couldn't tell, had no idea.
He could.
Servants of the beer god. So, okay, well, I mean, we are all we want to help our, the appraisers who this is for, right? Or not the art
Yeah.
appraiser.
Yeah. The mists.
Oh,
They
are we
also
getting
own
our
a tea
house
shop.
appraised too?
That's like a Mr. Ludwig thing.
Well, because didn't Mr. Bastien want to sell it and get his share?
Well, I mean, he's staying at least to compete in the, competition, right?
Are you?
Is Bastion
He's,
even here?
he's not even in this room.
He's not. Bastien is in the stable.
He's like out there with a very big animal, like a horse or something, I think. I did not see clearly, but I'm assuming it's a horse.
Oh yeah, he's got a horse. I asked if I could feed it an apple, and he didn't seem too keen on it. Something about the sugar rotting their teeth.
What crawled up his ass and died?
Isn't he always kind of like a stickler?
Yeah, I know. It's in general. What crawled up his ass and died? Was it
Oh.
like another smaller knight?
I was not expecting that. I mean, probably like duty, right? Like a sense of that's nice, not duty. Like
Dude,
I won't lie, I chuckled.
I tried so hard to pronounce it, you know? Like the whole word.
we are such children.
I mean, you can't not laugh at that one because, like, we were literally talking about what crawled up his butt,
Yeah, exactly.
so it's extra funny.
Wait, whose butt are we talking about? I got lost.
Bastian's.
It's okay. Sometimes I get lost looking at Bastian's butt too.
Never escaping the hot boy allegations. I'm so sorry, Bastian.
God.
You knew what you were doing when you picked that icon.
I had no idea. Close to the
Anyone could look at that picture and be like, "Damn, that's hot." Anyone. Doesn't matter.
Find me the straightest man in this universe. They smash that.
Yeah, Aaron.
I just found a picture that looked
What?
good.
He looks great. Mission accomplished. That horse looks dead.
It is.
Yeah.
What horse?
Fine, I'll get a better token, Jesus.
Wait, what horse?
The horse in the stable. My horse.
I mean, to be fair, that is a thing. Straight up, like horses, when they lay down, it's a thing. Their owners have to go check because they lay so still they look dead. So that is actually accurate if a horse is laying down. I know some people that own horses, they call it corpse time. So, yeah,
I mean,
I'm going to bed too.
their neighbors
mean-
call them like, I think your horse is dead. And they have to like go outside and be like, hey! Until the horse
Okay.
gets out.
I know this is just me being super crazy right now, but because this horse does not fit in a 5-foot cube, this horse to me is ginormous.
I mean, horses are big.
Horses are pretty huge, and a horse made for a knight to be able to carry a knight in armor is bigger than your average wagon carrying horse.
Yeah, it's a pet. He bought a palfrey specifically for that. So
Isn't that like is that a Shire horse?
a palfrey is like just a horse suitable for riding long distances or doing like
Ooh.
travel.
It's a
for
type of
jousting,
horse.
it's a jousting horse basically.
It's a type of horse as opposed to a breed.
Right. Yeah. It's a classification of horse. Yeah.
So it could be a Shire horse.
Yeah.
But it's sturdy and strong and the kind of horse that has been bred and then raised to have a saddle on it at most times and carry heavy loads. It is a massive animal.
And to not spook at like a bag or a leaf.
Or like a bag or like lots of close quarters things, loud noises, etc.
Yeah. Horses really want you to know that they are flight animals. I saw one pick up a branch in its mouth and then try to escape from the branch it was holding in its own mouth. So
they really are prey animals.
they are.
They're just big. That's all. A lot
Yeah.
of muscle.
They are pure muscle. I love them.
There you go. Hunts.
Oh, look at that!
Look.
Yeah,
Pet-
that's a real horse.
Pet the horse.
Yeah.
That's what I do to the cat tokens that Trinket puts in the Night Mythos backgrounds. Pet the horse.
Wait, guys, we need a cat. I need a familiar. Trinket, can I get a cat familiar?
I love cats!
You can buy a
Trinket?
cat.
How much is a cat?
Do you want a kitten?
Does it give me the help action?
No.
No, it's just a cat.
No,
Fucking
help is a reaction in this game. Actually, Cole.
Yeah, you're right.
And also, and regular cats wouldn't give a fuck. They would be like, "Why are you bringing me here? Let me go home."
I don't know if I had a choice of like if I got to pick a cat whatever I wanted, I would want to like one of those little cute little munchkin cats, and it has to be like fully white. Adorable.
You gotta name it
like a
Snowball.
purebred
Yes!
cat like that.
Adopt, don't
just
shop.
Hayden's
God.
defective model.
If you're
likes cats.
shopping, let's say like 2 gold.
What is Kanan? What did
Huh?
you say, Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron. What was that?
What did you say?
I said Kanan's defective model likes cats.
There's lots of dogs that like cats. Cats don't like him because he, is very energetic, but... Oh, little breeding mistakes turned into breeds.
That looks like if a cat and a ferret had a child.
Yes.
Yeah, purebred cat like that, I'll say 2 gold.
Damn. When I get 2 gold.
You don't have 2 gold? Or have you spent it?
I spent
Damn.
so much money. So
Even
much
Yeah.
Frill has 2 gold.
Guys, have you seen his room though?
money.
His room is tricked out. Like,
I spent
Kanan
like,
definitely didn't
20
steal blankets. Yeah.
I spent like 20 gold in that room.
yeah.
That's more money than Frill's ever had.
You know,
just-
he's
I'm just
investing in his space, right?
Yeah, but I also have to do that thing where I have to think about like the negatives to the next class, so like I can start early. So having nice things is really important to Lewin.
Mm.
Mhm.
So, back on what we were talking about before. Do you want help with this? Because I'm not really great at doing a distraction, unless it's a destructive distraction.
Oh, I mean,
Fireballs.
I figured me sneaking in alone was probably best.
I mean, I could do a lookout. We could come up with something I could say loudly, since he points to his ears and his tail. Sometimes we just are loud. Am I right? So someone's coming, then I'm
yeah.
like, ooh, something like that.
Yeah, like bark. I'm kidding.
You can see it. He's like,
I had to
maybe
get
like
one.
a
I had to
bird.
get one.
Listen, you're not trying to sell me at least, so that's good. Maybe like a bird call or something.
Oh, that could be good.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Okay.
maybe you just if someone gets close, you're just like, "That's my purse. I don't know you."
I could do that.
And then that'll really let me know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I'd be better at doing that than I think.
Oh, by the way, Merton Scravel's coming by today.
Is that the squiggly beard guy?
Yes, to appraise your home.
Okay.
He will do
Is
a
he-
full walkthrough of the house and the basement, and I've asked him to assist you in carving your runes.
Oh,
They can't.
thing
He
about-
can't cross the demilitarized zone.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was about to
thought
say.
it was in the crypt.
Yeah,
It's in the crypt.
if he goes in the basement, then he could die to King Grumblethorn.
Yeah, and you said every part of the basement, and there's multiple parts of the basement. The one part that we
But-
can't get to.
didn't you say that you didn't go through the basement to get there? There's another way down.
Yes, but
Yeah, but if he's
Also-
got to appraise every room, then he's got to go down there, though, right?
I mean, we can tell him the situation.
Well, you could tell him the situation and have it be omitted, but then it may look like a bit of a stain on the house.
yeah,
I have an idea.
It says if you have
I
a room
an idea.
that's not usable,
I have an idea. Frill runs into the kitchen and finds an empty wine bottle and whatever plate Pyrrha looks the least attached to. And then runs off with them and a cube of sugar.
Oh, is he making his drop? Are they making? Is it?
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I'm bringing extras in hopes that we can strike an additional deal.
What? Oh! Are you negotiating?
Frill, the negotiator.
Frill is a really good negotiator.
Whatever, just don't get murdered and killed, okay?
Frill's gone.
Do our best.
So, is there something called like health insurance in this world? Like, do somebody call somebody once like we do them wrong and we owe compensation to the family type of deal? Because like, I just need to know, just in case like something does go wrong. Is there like a follow up to find out like who his wife is? Maybe give her some money so we don't go to court.
Bill's a child. They're not married.
What? Who's talking about marriage?
What?
That was a good joke, Aaron. I just want you to know.
I missed it.
I got it.
I missed it for I am dumb.
Just a good old classic redirect. Alright,
So-
Frill enters the demilitarized zone with an empty wine bottle, a plate, and a sugar cube, and knocks on the door. King Grumblethorn, I have a request, and I bring offering.
Who goes there?
It is I, Frill the Negotiator, once again.
Cut the shit, kid.
What? I'm here to negotiate a deal. We have
There's a new
gentleman-
body stinking up my crypt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do, you little shit.
Wait. Is the crypt in the basement connected? That was like on the other side of the castle. I thought that was like a whole different room. Yeah, the lady who cleaned this place died, so we buried her. But that wasn't in the basement.
You not to go down there.
But that wasn't in the basement. That wasn't the deal. The deal was not the basement, which is on the other side of this door.
That is the basement. The crypt is the basement, you ding dong.
But how? It wasn't even finished. It was like partially still stone in the ground and stuff. Regardless, that was an unrecognized area until now. However,
You didn't find my crystals, did you?
I don't think so.
Don't touch my crystals. You broke the rules. Therefore, I have demands.
Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead with your demands.
We want more milk.
Like, just right now or every month?
We want to be able... We want to be able to go back in the crypt.
Oh,
Now that you're saying that that
I didn't say you couldn't go over there. I just didn't know that was part of your like area. My bad. I didn't say you couldn't go there though.
it is. It's my domains, and you're breaking the rules.
All right. Well, we didn't know that was the same area. So again, it was unrecognized. Now it's noticed, and now we know. And
I
we
want
won't do it
something
again.
shiny. Give me something shiny.
Oh man, it would be really funny to give this guy one of his crystals right now. I kind of don't have a lot of shiny stuff.
Give it to me. I want something shiny.
Unless you didn't notice, I kind of have like empty sockets for eyes, so. But I can bring you something shiny. That's easily done. Any other demands before I have my request? Also, you didn't answer the other question about if you wanted more milk just right now, or like if it was supposed to be.
Always.
Oh, okay.
Get a cow.
Okay, first of all, you don't get to dictate what we do like that. I'll buy
I am the
milk.
king. I demand when we acquire resources. peasant.
You guys can
True
get your
that.
own cow, okay? If you want a cow that bad, that's money that we don't want to spend. Buying you guys like one tall bottle of milk a week is much cheaper than buying a whole freaking cow.
Maybe I want a cow. Maybe we can
Go
all
get
have
a-
a cow
go
as
get a
like a
cow
happy
then.
family.
You can go get one. You're capable. You're a king
No,
after
I
all.
can't. They don't like me out there.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
You know what they do to a guy like me?
Probably the same
Why I
thing
live
they
in
do
the
to a gal
basement.
like me. That's why I hide everything behind this mask. I got you, don't worry. Look, we have a guy coming, and he's supposed to inspect the house and give us a quote for how much it's actually worth. And then we gotta pay taxes. But in order for us to do that, he has to go into the basement.
So
And if you
tell
guys
me
kill
you
him,
breaks
we're
the
in a lot of
rules,
trouble.
And then you want to tell me you want to break the rules again.
I'm asking if one person who's not normally a part of the agreement can come into the basement one time.
Why?
I told you why.
I wasn't listening.
He has to tell us how much the house is worth so that we can pay taxes.
So you do have shinies then.
I told you I'd bring you a shiny already. You really didn't listen, did you?
Alright, fine. Here's the deal. You bring me the shiny. He goes in alone. And we're going to watches him.
I bring you.
He's not coming in
shiny.
here. This in here. This is the cave. You know, nobody gets to come in here. This is for me and the boys. It's a
Bring
lot
you
of
the shiny.
a lot of broken glass and.
Yep,
mold
and then I offer you this plate, and this wine bottle, and this sugar cube, and I can join him as a guard, just in case. You know me, we're on good terms, you know? It's not like it's
Alright.
Leywind.
And then I want one last thing.
Okay?
The pretty boy, the magic user, upstairs.
I don't think I could offer stuff like
Give
that.
me
That
a
seems-
lock of his hair.
Ugh. That's creepy. Have you ever heard of like stalker-like tendencies? That's like one of those.
It's for a magic spell.
We don't like
worry,
those around
I'm
here.
not gonna hurt him.
Alright, while I'm gone getting your demands, can you write out the whole spell and give me a written copy of it?
What?
I feel like that's totally fair. That way I know what I'm, contributing to.
No, it's for like it's for like hair growth.
King Grumblethorn,
But it's gotta be from a pure blood elf.
Are you bald?
No.
That didn't sound very confident.
Get the fuck out of here before I piss on your grave.
I don't have a grave. I'm alive.
And I'm the one who's not paying attention. You don't get the implications of stuff. I'll take my fucking milk, don't leave it there.
I didn't bring you milk yet.
My sugar and the plates.
A plate. Damn. Lock in, King.
Sorry, sis, sometimes I put an extra S at the end of everything.
You remind me of someone I read about one time. Anyways, I'll set these things down here.
There's gotta be a art type in every game.
That is indeed who I was reminded of.
Just a genuinely unpleasant goober. In your basement.
Can I make him my familiar? Can I get a lock of his hair?
No.
Alright. Frill has nothing to do until Lewin gets back home from whatever Lewin's doing, so y'all have fun.
Well, what time do I get home from work?
Well, Merton is about to come probably like around noon.
Okay.
So if you
today,
wanted to be here for that, you'd have to come home.
then I will just go see my mother and then come home.
Alrighty.
Wait, do I need to see my mother anymore?
We could say this is maybe the last day.
You do have to see her because we were supposed to get our weapons imbued today, I think.
Oh yes. No, I did that already. I was coming home with that. That's what it was.
Yeah, that was what it was. You were coming home with it. But yeah, we can say that that all coalesces. Lywand, you return with the imbued weapons. And then not long after, there is a ring of your front door bell.
Should we have, like, prepared it all for this guy? Like, polished things, or, like, I don't...
I think this is the cleanest it's ever been.
I mean, yeah, that's, yeah,
I mean, in a while.
yeah. I mean, Kanan will go get the door if nobody else does, but somebody else might want to.
It's a bit
Oh,
dreary
I'm
out
already here.
Okay, good.
Hello.
Hello, it's, nice to meet you again, sir.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And he starts to look around.
Oh, quite nice. I do like what you've done with the place.
Oh, thanks. It was definitely a team effort. I didn't do a lot.
Well, I do applaud your fine work.
Feel free to help yourself anywhere. If you go to investigate the basement, please come see me first.
Are you... And he kind of... He gives a little, like, sigh.
Are you one of the many members who will be inheriting the property?
I think so, yeah.
Ah, I see. Well, I did need to speak to you all about filing a very specific form, to have you all become a business, essentially, a corporation together, so that you can own the house under one moniker, one name. I've got paperwork. I don't know who wants to fill out the paperwork.
That definitely sounds... Ooh, yikes.
Can you read,
the one...
dear Jester?
Yeah. Sorry, the one guy I really would have trusted with that is like the one guy who doesn't want to live with us, which, now that I'm really thinking about it, totally fair and valid. Yeah, I'll take those.
All right. Well, here is your 1151C for the creation of the group, and here are your housing forms, your tax filing paperwork, your joint income. He just lists off like 15 different forms.
We RP out filling out paperwork.
Yes, please do. Give me a scrutinize check to see if there's anything hidden in the details.
Can I use education instead?
Sure.
Ooh. Oh my god. These are two incredible rolls.
It all seems pretty standard. Yeah, filing this paperwork would essentially make you all a business or an LLC, essentially. And you would all have joint stake in it, and therefore the property would be owned by the business, and therefore you would all have joint stake in the property. So if one were to want to pull out, the other shareholders would have to sumize the money to pay the person out and then acquire the rest of the assets and divide them evenly.
Wild.
Oh man, what if we just like kept buying properties and like fixing them up?
House Flipper Ebonhearth? Look,
Yeah.
I'm down to do that campaign if you want.
I was going in a much darker direction, but I like
Extreme
that.
Home Makeover?
No. I was gonna joke that we could name ourselves BlackRock. It was gonna go bad
Ooh.
God.
It was going bad places, but then you were like, "Oh, House Flipper," and I was like, "All right, I'll be nice."
And I was like, oh, we're gonna become landlords. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna become landlords.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Blackstone.
And then
That's the grills. Those are the things you grill with outside.
No, they're actually also a really problematic landowner
Is it?
company.
Oh my god.
Who isn't?
I feel like
I'm
that's
also,
like
I'm also told I'm here to inscribe some runes for you.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
part of the
that's-
basement process, and you must get in contact with me before you go down there because I will be your tour guide through the land of the Red Caps.
Ooh,
Wait,
ooh,
wait.
Ooh, you've
Wait,
got mushrooms.
problem. I didn't think about it beforehand, but problem. Is Grumblethorn going to be okay with us being in the basement and also taking over? Do you think he's going to fight back? So do you want us all in the crypt with you? You know,
Who
just in
is
case.
Grumblethorn?
He's the king of the Red Caps that lives in our basement. I already struck a deal with him. I just need one shiny object, and I do remember that I needed to go grab that from the treasury room. One moment.
This man just
Why-
kind of looks at you like,
But
you have
that
an
doesn't make
infestation
sense.
of red caps in your basement.
Infestation is a really rude word to use for like
that
people,
is,
you know?
and he immediately starts to jot that down on his clipboard.
No, we don't have an infestation. No. Okay, so
There's a crypt and a wine cellar. Are you saying they're in the wine cellar and the crypt?
no.
They definitely weren't in the crypt.
Okay. Well, a good crypt is a solid, you know, it raises the property value substantially.
What if
to
it's
own a
full
crypt.
already?
Well, even so, having one and, you know, being able to expand it is.
I think we're
Is
just
it
glossing over.
full? I believe, and he starts to look over some paperwork. I believe there was only 2 bodies entombed here, as per
There's
the
like
paperwork.
6.
And he looks at you.
6.
There's 2 in the first one, one in the back area, 2 other ones in that area, and then there was one more down that way. 5.
And he just like looks at it and then like looks at the paper and then looks at you guys.
Two of them we added recently. Our old housekeeper and groundskeeper died here.
Don't say our old like we knew them. They were kind of dead when we got here.
Why don't you make me a charm roll or something?
I could do that.
Well, the crypt that is on record here is said to house up to 6 bodies, but it's only supposed to have 2 of them. You should. It is troubling that there is other. Should you be in possession of human remains or elven remains that need to be interred or identified?
Look, sir, I think the less we all know, the better.
Look, well, I am not going to follow all of you into some dark little crypt that you say is full of red caps.
Okay, so back to that. The point that I think we're missing is Crumblethorn gonna be okay with us inscribing the house in our name? Do you think he's gonna fight back? Because right now he owns the house.
Well, A, I don't know if he really understands all that, and B, this guy just said he won't go down there and do it anyway, so it's really not missing the point.
Then let's go take care of the red caps. Well, I have these things that we got, that we could go take out.
So you're saying that Mr. So-and-so here should start on the
explore-
third floor.
Yes, exactly. And then
Yes,
the problem
the,
will fix itself.
Yes, the 2 lofted bedrooms.
Kanan looks so proud for a second.
Yes, let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Yeah, here, Mr. Ludwig.
Anyone want to give me a tour around?
Yeah, Mr. Ludwig would be great for that. Mr. Ludwig! Oh, wait, Pyrrha can see again, right? She would also be great for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pierre can show you all the cool plants.
Artwork collection is still intact. The artwork collection is still intact.
Do we want to like sneak up on them, or
are you
guys
okay with this, Frill?
No, I'm not at all. But if it's the only way we're gonna be able to like live here, I guess it's what we have to do.
Okay,
I think it's really messed up that like apparently these red caps aren't even like considered to be people.
Ludwig. Scravel. I'm here to appraise your home. Which one of you is Kenan?
Kanan?
Kanan.
Me? That's me.
I'm told you're the best guide. Would you
In
mind
like the
giving me a tour?
woods. I'm sure.
I believe it's been over 120 years since I've been in this establishment.
He looks nervous. He doesn't usually interface like this.
You're
with
well
anyone.
overdue for inspections. Well overdue for inspections. And he just kind of he's like knocking on the stone. And he like takes out like a little like file and like pushes it into the mortar a little bit to check it.
On the way out, we all give you, I'm assuming we all give you a thumbs up and say, take your time.
Now, I heard there was damage to a tower. Would you mind showing me where the damage to the tower is?
Oh, Bastien! And he just takes off.
Who came into the dining room, just kind of walked in, little sweaty, little smelling like horse, but just came down to grab something to eat.
He's doing that thing dogs do, where they like run forward and then run back to make sure you're following them. Like, it's over here.
Oh, what's over here?
He's checking your tower.
Someone's checking the tower. Oh. He starts actually hustling.
I feel like you come in and you see Kanan being like, so then he was telling me about there were buttresses, and I don't know if that's
new additions.
but there's
I like your
mortar.
your sculpted sconces.
He does great work. Oh,
yeah.
I was telling him about buttresses.
Well, there are no buttresses necessary for this tower, but yeah, the sconces, yes, it's the detail work is not necessarily my speciality, but it is something that a stone carver must learn to do.
You've done this.
Yes, with the aid of I forgot his name already. Stefan.
Some hot guy. Hot guy.
Yes. Mr. Reeves.
Egregiously hot.
Yes, this is fine work. Are you
Actually,
are you licensed with the Masons Guild? Like, are you
no,
a practitioner?
not here, but I am a practitioner. It's a family thing, passed down.
Quite good work. Quite good work. Especially on such a a historic restoration. You've done quite nice.
Kept as much of it as close to the original as possible, but updated some things with structural integrity, safety, sound, weather, etc. Ideally, this would be kind of the blueprint for the other towers, and they should be redone as well. But this will do for now.
He pulls out like a little like level type thing and like puts it against the wall, and you can see it's a you have one of these to a perfect 90-degree angle, and he just looks at it and then looks at you and then he just says, "Nice."
You're seeing Sebastian, like, for the first time, like, be giddy. Like, his eyebrows actually lift a little bit, his shoulders relax, and he's like a little giddy. And his form of giddy is like standing there still, but like he's got the shadow of a smile on his face and his eyebrows are a little raised.
Kanan looks so excited.
All right. Yes. Should there be no other major damage, I suppose we could start on the top floor.
Is this staircase working now? Can we go up this tower?
I don't know if there are actual stairs there.
Okay. He looks very grateful that Bastian is coming.
Maybe
Of course.
not.
Bastian did this tower, bottom to top.
I guess I didn't put one in there.
Dang. We
Okay.
just took our two best combatants.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna
wild.
say, you guys are going in there and
Wild.
you took the rogue and the fighter.
So I was like waiting to give Bastion his weapon, but he just runs out the room. He's like, well,
Oh yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, it would have been unimportant by comparison.
Yeah. So there's the staircase, over this way. It's better.
Oh, we can say it works. It's fine.
Okay.
For simplicity's sake.
Yeah.
Oh no, are all my staircases broken now?
I used this earlier. No, it
Okay.
worked. It worked. Yeah. I used it earlier. We're going all the way up to the third floor
Oh,
first.
fancy new carpets. Yes, out for well, don't get ahead of myself.
It's new. Yep. Very.
You see Bastian like looking at this tower, and he's like pursing his lips and twisting them this way and that. You can see he's like tallying all the things he would change.
So the person who put all that flooring in was Lewin when he was not busy last week.
Lewin was the one who put that all in. He did good taste, I would think.
Oh, the son of the Reverend.
Mm-hmm. So these are the bedrooms up at the top. Mind the giant man-eating plant in the corner. He's not eaten like a single man since we've been here, so,
Who am I to judge a hobby? Just stick my head in, check the balcony.
Lots of plants out here. There's like arts. He's just saying what he sees, so. How are you doing, Snappy?
He sees another hearth and he starts to tally. You can see he's basically just tallying everything.
Yeah.
Every window, every door, every hearth.
Over here is my room! He's sprinting to his room because he wants to show it, because he's so proud of his bed pile.
I might be old, but I'm not deaf.
Actually done quite a lot of work in the time that I've had to restore the tower.
Yes, I have been told the tower was restored in under a fortnight.
And this is probably the first time that Bastien is seeing the fire hazard.
Yes. Yes, this is very much a fire hazard.
Oh, that's Kanan.
Yeah?
we may need to have a discussion about, regulation fire precautions in order to
What is...
have your building insured. I know it's very cold outside, but all beds and, flammable things should, probably be kept at least, 5 to 10 feet from any burning hearth.
You see him, like, do math, and he's like, that is so far! What do you mean? Listen.
Well, the embers could fly and ignite your bed, and then your bed could spread to the rest of the rafters, and then you wouldn't have a roof anymore. Or floors.
Could we do, like, a barrier, maybe? There has to be something.
He just scribbles it down. Okay.
His tail is not wagging for the first time in this entire exchange. Oh.
Oh, and a dumbwaiter. Is it still functioning?
Yeah. We put chickens in there.
Yes, Cole,
Not
what's
its
up?
primary purpose, but sure.
Chickens in the dumbwaiter.
The chickens are in this stable now.
He gives it a sniff.
I think we found all the eggs, so... Anyway, next floor.
Do you have access? While we're up here, I would love to just take a look at your rafters.
I think it's this picture. He's gonna just kind of move it to the side. Oh. You can go in here.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Let me just, and he takes way too long to crawl down on his hands. And it just pokes his head out. Oh, yes, rafters, and that's
Should we tell him about the ghost?
silk elven rope. Should
Probably
hold.
not. It's not important for an inspection.
He nods.
Especially since you will be the future owner. You should know about that.
Right.
What's that over there? And he points to the room.
It's like a child's playroom.
A child's playroom. In the
Yeah.
rafters.
Yeah.
He kind of scratches his head, like trying to decide if you can,
Listen.
if that
children
can
love
be
to hide.
dictated as usable space on a floor.
Children love to hide.
Man, that's actually a good idea. If I had given my kids a place to hide away, I bet they would have got out of my hair a lot more often.
See, they really thought of everything.
Right, well, I'll mark that down. I don't think that's... And he starts to look through.
Bonus room.
Oh, it's marked as a storage room.
Oh, I mean, you could use it
It's
for
not
that
really
too.
entertaining space.
You could store your children there.
Not traditionally, no.
Where do you store them?
You don't store children.
Oh. I think there is roof access as well, but it is, slippery because it is winter time, so I
Oh,
not
that
recommend
could be, well, you can have your roof inspected at some point. Once the winter breaks.
Yeah. Oh god, this is the one where I don't know where anything is because the map is doing that thing. This is
Still?
mostly like bedrooms, yeah, unfortunately. And
What
there's
thing?
another
Sorry.
kitchen where it's not keeping things revealed.
Oh yeah, it's always done
Yeah.
that for me.
Yeah.
Here and on the third floor.
There's like a sitting room and like another kitchen.
Ooh, another hearth.
Everything is like a safe distance from the fire.
Yes,
We actually
see,
just need
appropriate.
at least a window in your room, Kanan. Just something to bring moisture in. At the least, your room, yes, is an intense fire hazard.
Oh, yes, the servant's kitchen. Also a bonus.
And then over here is like all the bedrooms. Like 2 more of them. I think this is the first one. I think this is Lewin's room, right? Or is it the next one?
That Lane's room
That's
is-
where Ludwig's been staying.
Oh, okay. Oh, and this is definitely not. This is like
And
the
the
old
master.
master. We have not really done a lot. No one stays here. But then there's like the chapel over here. This is all boring stuff as far as Kanan's concerned. So,
God.
or this is like the
the
library. Sorry,
library.
this is the library. Yeah,
Chapel is downstairs.
Oh, quite
That's
nice
right.
shape.
yeah. There's like books and stuff. I'm just going full jester. I'm giving up.
It's easy. It works.
It's listen.
He misses the secret room.
We didn't. Oh, should we tell him about that? There's like a secret room.
Oh, more secrets.
It's. I don't remember how to get there.
Office with balcony.
Is there a balcony?
Four
Oh, yeah.
balconies on this floor.
Well, it's pretty fancy.
Secret then?
I don't remember how to get in it.
Bastien never saw it.
I know it exists. We can ask the others when we see them. Rather than, waste a bunch of your important time.
The fireplace.
I don't know that. You're not here.
Oh.
I could go see it, but I don't know it's there.
It's open
Yeah.
right now, so you guys would notice that the fireplace is pushed out.
I didn't see anything letting light in.
It's here.
Is it? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So the fireplace is still pushed out.
Ooh, classic.
Mm.
Classic.
Maybe you could put just like a winky face on it, on your report about there's something here.
Classic double room. They'll never see it coming.
Yeah, just like a little like a wink or something.
Alright. Sealed vault with window for escape. Terrific.
Are we going through the whole? I don't want people to have to listen to me walk somebody through a whole house.
Yeah, homie's inspecting your house.
I'm enjoying the Kanan explanations, not gonna lie.
Well, who's gonna go with us?
There's an adult. So.
Well, who's gonna go with us to take care of Grimblethorn? Is that gonna be Draco, me?
Over here is
Derek.
the armory.
And Frill?
I feel like you'd want Bastien and Kanan.
Yeah, but we gotta
Yeah.
get it before he goes downstairs.
Yeah, we sure did. I don't know how you guys ended up on the...
Why? You should have been the one to do it. You didn't want to fight in the first place.
I thought Ludwig would do it.
Frill
Or we
literally said you should have Kanan or Ludwig do
No,
that.
I said Ludwig or Pyrrha.
Oh. Well
I was
then,
I was like,
come get
let's
your
choose
friends.
people who aren't here.
They're right above you. You hear people echoing in the room above you. If you want to run up and try and snag them.
Volunteers tribute.
Because Kanan is going
Go
into
downstairs.
the details about arrows that have nothing to do with this whatsoever that I don't understand. So the feathers are so that way it flies really straight, and then it's like.
Hello, esteemed guests. I will be taking over the tour as the two of you are needed
Oh,
in the front square area.
Oh,
Leywind will explain.
okay. All right.
something need to be repaired.
Yeah,
Maybe.
my trust in Leywind.
That's funny. Okay,
Hello.
bye.
Bye.
Oh, this might not
Okay,
work. Oh, there it is. There it is.
So, which rooms have you seen already? Can I get a quick peek at your docket there?
Yeah, the two upstairs and most of the stuff on the west side of the house. Just need to start inspecting the east side of the house, see the back tower, and we should be done.
Excellent, excellent. Well, yes, right this way.
What is?
I'm holding a bunch of arrows, a sword, a short, a dirk, and
A what?
A dirk is like a dagger.
I'll take a dirk.
A dirk for Derek?
You'll need to replace these
Or for Derek.
floorboards eventually.
and then where is Draconic?
Draconic? Is that
I feel-
Draco's new nickname?
Yeah,
Break
I
up.
was trying to get something more like noble and official.
We do intend to fix these floors. That's kind of why we saved a lot of this wood over here. We're gonna try and, remake it. This is
We're going
someone's
to the form.
personal room,
Quite
so
a fancy room.
don't look too closely. I don't know why he needs a baby carriage.
Ah, yes, the back tower. Any alchemist's dream.
You said you went upstairs already, right?
Is there a third floor over here?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Canaan thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, a wonderful timepiece.
Yeah, this is Pyrrha's alchemy lab. Don't touch anything.
Oh, certainly not. And he just looks around. He looks a little intimidated by this room, honestly. Oh, yes, valuable machinery, he writes down. Okay. Starts to go back down. Would you guys
Are
like to
we-
do
are we-
something on the first floor?
I'm taking
venture
the
into the basement?
arrows. How many
Yes.
arrows do I have?
I don't know how many arrows did we agree upon. 3,
At least
4,
one.
5?
For anoint,
Yes.
you get 3 arrows.
Okay. And the first one always hits.
Yep.
Is Draco coming?
Did
Draco,
Tuna
are you
make it
coming?
back yet?
I'm heading out with y'all. Sorry, trying to get my computer started up.
It's okay.
It's okay, we can
We're
wait.
just going down there to scare them, right? Ask them to leave?
Yeah. By force.
Yeah, the force of our will.
Mm-hmm. Envy's blades and arrows and yeah.
Do you also
Intimidation.
not fight, Derek?
What?
Do you
Oh,
fight?
I'm a pacifist. I told you that.
Is
So
that a pun? Do you pass your fists around, or are you actually a
That's
pacifist?
big a pun, but no, I'm not. The Frill, the negotiator, is the joker of the group. I'm a looter, but not a joker.
You
Wait. Do you mean you loot people's belongings, or do you mean you like to loot the music?
I loot the music. You gotta feel. See, like I got the loot on my back. I loot places.
Do you hit people with it?
Why
You
would I
keep
hate people?
saying you loot places as like you're going to loot and steal.
The verb you're using isn't verbing in the way that it is normally intended to be verbed.
Kanan's
I'm not
nodding.
sure I understand what you're talking about. I have a loot, so I loot. To loot
How
or
do-
not to loot? That is the eternal question.
Are we killing these things? What the hell are we doing?
I think we give it one chance to leave, or
How our negotiator?
Yeah, I'd be much more comfortable with Frill here.
yeah, I think we failed that. I think the idea is if we don't get them out of here, the inspector will not inspect the house. So we have until they come downstairs to have our problem fixed.
Oh. So it's like we tried to do it the easy way and now we have to do it the hard way, and we are all the hard way except for pacifist over here?
Yes. And I remember I feel like he threw something at me in a very metaphysical sense, and it was like called knife in the dark, so don't die.
What?
I mean, I'm not planning to die.
Okay. Well, I got hit with something last time. I just can't remember what it was. It just hurt.
Well,
No.
can I ask a question of y'all? I don't know if any of y'all are science folks, so I'm gonna ask Kanan. He seems most science folky. We said that these
Yeah,
are
for
like
sure.
mushroom people,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
so it's just like killing mushrooms, right? You're like picking mushrooms in the forest.
I don't believe Frill decided to negotiate with traditional mushroom fungi. I have to believe
They
there
do
is
seem
some
like
level
fun
of
guys, yeah.
intelligence.
I'm not like a botanist, but like most mushrooms don't like talk or call us mean names, so
Yeah, and
They
say
have a
he
level
rules.
of intelligence. They
Hmm.
at a minimum deserve the right to stand up and speak for themselves.
Okay, well
Y'all, I'm
let's.
trying to find an excuse to kill them, so I don't
Okay,
have more
it's-
well, I
work.
mean, they,
It's fine. We'll find our excuse when we go inside. Okay, let's have a.
That never
is this
ended badly
the-
before.
No,
is this
it hasn't.
the only way down, or is there, because there's like a bunch of rubble in the way, right?
We cleared
Not
it.
anymore.
Oh, did we? Oh, look at that!
Who's gonna do the talking? And why should it not be Leyland?
Everybody. Well, we'll all be here for support, and then I kick Derek in the back of the shin.
King Grumblethorn, I've come to bargain.
Oh, he's going to be sick of us so quick.
What do you want? I already talked to your friend.
Respectfully, from the group of Fear the Peer, we would like to ask you to vacate these premises by
Oh yeah?
5 minutes from now.
Yo, where's the smooth talker one? That one's a lot
He's
nicer.
dead. We killed him.
Give me a. Why don't you give me a guile roll?
I didn't kill anyone.
Mm-mm. Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
What did you do that for? They're supposed to give me stuff.
They were too kind to you.
All right, well now you owe me a cow.
How?
How cow? Brown cow? No.
You go buy one and you put it in your stable so that I always have milk.
Do you? Okay, I have another question. Just piquing my curiosity. How are you going to extract the milk while we're asleep? Are you just gonna drink it from the source, or are you gonna get a cup?
No,
Ugh.
you're gonna milk the fucking cow and bring it to me.
Oh,
Suddenly
but-
you're too good to drink directly from a nipple. Okay.
Okay. So no, we're not gonna do that.
You people are weirdos.
I was gonna say if you could be self-sufficient.
All right,
I
well,
would be all for
again,
it.
I'm not leaving. You come down here, we'll kill ya. We've been over this.
Please go.
Make me.
I mean, I don't want to, but I'll go to work if I have to.
Well,
I would
open the
much prefer
door.
not to.
Yeah, open the door so we can have a face-to-face call.
No.
I mean, can we open the door?
It's a locked door.
Do we have the key? Do I have the key?
Can Kanan run really quick up to the sewing room and grab one of those like busts, like sewing bust things, and like put it right in the middle here, and be like, we can like stand to the side when we open the door, and then they'll think there's a guy, and then they'll throw whatever they have at it instead of at us.
Oh, like
I love
play
this.
Home
I
Alone?
love this. I love this.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing? I missed it.
Kanan went and grabbed a dummy from the sewing room and brought it down, like a dress form. Like we can open the door, and then we'll have this like right in the middle, so they'll think that it's one of us. He's speaking quietly, by the way. And then they'll like throw things at it, or like spend magic at it, or however that works. And then maybe we can try to get the drop on them because they're going to attack something that's not real or alive or whatever.
They're magical.
Go to, like the other entrance. I'll stay here with the bust while the rest of y'all go around the other entrance.
There's another entrance?
There's another way into the basement on the other side, right?
It doesn't connect over here.
Oh,
And yes, that's why we need these weapons, Bastian. These things.
And these things cast spells.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Well, that is
That's
outlawed by the king.
That's what yeah, so we should exterminate them, right?
Ah, finally some sense. Of course. While things cast magic, we should exterminate them with violent abandon.
What, do they
Yeah,
have like WMDs down there?
God damn it.
I mean, just the fact that he's talking about wanting to have them is troublesome, right? We can all agree on that.
You're all lucky Frill's not here, because I would shoot each and every one of you.
Really big shoes.
Really big shoes.
yeah, Bastion, that's right. We gotta kill all the magic users.
Oh, you agree wholeheartedly then? And you feel this way permanently and always?
It's time to talk about your mother.
Is there like a deception roll?
Guile?
Oh yes, guile.
Flash
Like-
kick.
Yes, 100%.
You're terrible at lying.
Well, I mean, we agree about, at least, you two agree about, like, right now with these guys, so...
Well then, why have we not gone to the appropriate authorities to get them to come and remove these creatures? Why should we do it ourselves?
Could we have done that this whole time?
Yes, we could have paid the church to do this, but it's too late because Frill said they negotiated.
Frill
There's
didn't
one thing
just
to-
say they negotiated like it was an opinion.
It is one thing to understand and interpret the law and accept our great king's blessings upon us and understandings, but it is another thing entirely to take it into your own hands.
Are you saying you don't want to go in there now and deal with it?
I would love for them to be gone or dead, but they are beings. They are not. They are still living. They seem to have some manner of sense. So,
Yeah, I can hear everything you're saying.
Yeah, me too.
So you can hear that we don't want to, like, but we need the assessment to happen, so why can't we all just work together if we all live under the same goddamn roof. God's damn roof. There's more
I
than one.
told your friend that their friend could go down there. We made a deal. I'm
They're scared
fulfilling
of
my
you.
side of the bargain. It's always you.
Our guest is scared of you.
Can you guys like hide for an hour?
Well, why'd
Yeah,
have to
can you
tell
try
him
to-
we was here?
I mean, I didn't.
Honesty is a virtue.
Mm-hmm.
So is lying. It's just a bad virtue.
Well, you gotta sweeten the pots for me then. I
Okay,
want
will
more
you leave the
shinies.
Well, if you leave the house, can we pay you? I'll give you my whole paycheck every week. And you can spend it whatever you want to. But you have to leave. And
Alright,
visit
he
me in
was
the
gone.
stables. And visit me in the
Wanna
stables
pays
every.
me for my castle.
It's our castle.
But my castle provides
Boy.
me a home. Am I supposed to
A
go
home?
buy another one?
A
You think
what?
You think I can go buy a home?
Oh,
I
In this
own this
market?
one. In this market,
Yes, in 1
me
year,
and my
I promise
boys
you.
will freeze to death out there. Is that what you want?
I mean, in a manner of speaking, I wouldn't be opposed. But
Fuck you guys. If you come down here, I'm gonna kill you. Same as the last time. You should have sent your negotiator friend down here to negotiate. They're much better at it than you are.
Yeah, what was the plan here?
You're supposed to exterminate them.
Yeah,
I
it
told
sounds
you
like you
not
guys
to
came down
anything.
here to kill me and then you pussied out.
Okay, I've got a plan.
Is the plan to just
Lewin,
fucking
you
kill
go
them
down there. We'll
finally?
be right here.
You want me to go down there by myself?
Yeah, you should do that. Come on down here by yourself and we'll let your other friend come over.
I think you could do it, Lewin. You can take him on. There's a reason that invisible mage in the house was following you.
What invisible mage?
A what?
You remember there's that invisible mage who was playing tricks on you, making the glue come out of your hands, or bacon grease, or whatever the hell?
Oh yeah, the ghost. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He must be the most powerful person in the house. That's why I was attacking you.
Totally not true.
If
What?
anybody could do it, it was you, Lewin.
Okay, how about this? We ask
Can
Draco
we,
to break
like,
down this door, and then we'll charge in.
Should
Okay.
we discuss our plans like up at the top of the stairs so they can't hear every single word that we are saying?
It's too late for that now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Derek does not move.
Slams his sword into the door as hard as he can. Like, trying to break it down as best he can, slamming his body as well.
Okay, why don't you make me a... What is it? Resolve? No, not resolve. Yeah, resolve.
I
Or
like how
toughness.
all of us were
Toughness,
like,
sorry.
I like how all of us were like, yeah, we're gonna do something, and then Draco's like, I'm doing it. I'm tired of all your shit.
Listen, we needed somebody to take charge here.
No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
using it. I'm using my phone.
Oh, you're giving Trinket rerolls during this. Oh, that's so scary. That's so scary.
It's one.
Alright.
It's one coin.
You
That's right.
you bring your sword down. Why don't you make me an attack against this door?
You're gonna need to walk me through that.
Go to your trappings.
Beautiful. Mortuary sword.
Find your mortuary
dice.
sword.
Oh,
Oh, that's the attack, I think.
Yep, that's fine. And then it'll show damage in chat.
what if I use the fortune to make it explode, guys?
Oh
Do
my
it.
god, do it.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut your way through this moldy old door, and I need you all to roll me for initiative.
Oh boy.
Give me 1 second. I'll add you all.
Where's initiative?
And this is Derek's room. I don't really know why he kept all 6 beds. I don't really want to find out.
The best
either.
way to do it is to click on it at the top on the combat tracker.
Oh, right.
Could you repeat where the initiative was?
On the track.
On the
The
combat,
combat
tracker.
carousel at the top.
I like the new foundry.
Yeah,
do
we'll get
too.
used to it eventually.
Did it
It's
not
working
roll?
much better with my computer. Like, it's nowhere near as laggy as it usually is for me.
Oh, it didn't
So-
roll me. Hang on.
So that's not New Foundry. That's something Trinket found by herself.
So fun fact, that's because Trinket's stupid. So guys, for the past 2 years, I have been running the Linux version of Foundry on Linux, because one would assume that you would download the Linux version to run it on Linux Ubuntu, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Wrong?
wrong,
That's about right.
wrong.
Okay.
Oh,
They have a dedicated version called Node.js that is essentially just the Java version tailored for Linux.
Yeah, that's because Node's better.
Yeah, it's because Node is explicitly better. So now we're using the Node.js version and it runs so much smoother.
Yes, Node is just better. That's all I can say about Node.
Yeah, my computer for once, like, isn't having a seizure.
Oh my god, there's 4 of them.
I don't
Mhm.
know. It's fine.
Node does some really cool auto updating shit. That's why it works better. But
Okay,
Kanan,
so
was there enough for Kanan to have taken? He would have taken a melee weapon if there was a spare one. as well.
You would just take Pierre's dagger at this point, I guess, because everyone had one.
Okay. If it's anointed, because he doesn't have enough arrows to even shoot all of them.
This one is King Grimblethorn. You guys got technically you got the surprise round.
Hey.
hey, oh,
So you guys, other than Draco has... Where'd Draco go? Did I accidentally delete them?
Yeah, I can't see anything
Oh
anymore.
no.
he's still in combat tracker. Thank God.
I'm on like a white and gridded void.
Draco's dead. He's made it to the
Oh man, he went to the Matrix.
He's been living in the Matrix the whole time.
Of all people, it would be Draco. So stupid he was able to see the other side.
Exactly.
Which one is Grimblethorn?
The one with the
This
crown.
one.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm in
My
Matrix.
disappeared.
What the fuck?
Oh, this
Whoa.
is
Are you all in the Matrix?
every time I try to
You
draw, I
do-
disappear.
You both disappeared.
Okay, maybe stop doing that then.
Sorry. But I like the crown.
Okay, so Okay. I'm just taking in this beautiful wine cellar that we have.
There we go. Okay, nobody draw.
Draw? Got it.
So other than Draco, who just cut down the door, you all the 4 of you get attack of opportunities against these things, meaning before we even start combat, you guys can all take an action without doing anything.
I mean, Kanan's gonna shoot an
let's
arrow.
move, I
Yeah.
guess, in combat order. But so Bastien, what are you doing for your free action?
Well, everything I have is melee, so I would have to just run up there and hit him.
And you have an anointed short sword, I want to say.
I have a
Okay.
Maker's Mark mortuary sword.
Is that
Yeah,
did
whatever-
that get anointed?
Whatever weapons you
Yeah.
guys had.
Okay.
Yeah, it's essentially now you'll be able to hit them.
hmm
So
Let me change the
Yeah.
music.
I think we resign ourselves to spite and hate and horrible things and do killing,
hmm
and we'd be upset about it later.
All right, Bastien, you use one of your action points to move.
I think, because one of my features requires me to take aim.
Yes, so take aim.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm rereading everything.
Yeah, no, it's fine. To take aim, you give yourself, spend 1 AP to gain a plus 10% base chance on your next attack, action, or perilous stunt. If you spend 2 AP, it's a plus 20 bonus percent chance instead. So you could only take aim on the 1 AP because you still need to save 1 AP to actually attack.
Right.
So yeah, you could take aim, and then attack. Yeah.
And then my issue challenge feature doesn't require an action, right?
Correct.
Well, then he is defenseless.
Correct.
And we will make an attack.
Yeah, you called King Grimblethorn too. He's standing there in front of you. And yes, he is bald.
Ooh.
We are going to attempt to split his head in two then.
They all
how does he
hiss at
fall?
you. Disgusting
and-
red cap padded creature.
Oh,
I get the routine, the plus 10% for the take aim.
Yep.
Also, don't forget to explode this too, so maybe you can one-shot it.
Okay.
Oh!
Let's go.
I don't think it added the additional 3 I get for my Gatecrasher feature.
Holy shit. So it's 22?
22.
This is how I know my class aiming for combat.
You broke the deal. You're gonna pay for that.
You broke the law.
Oh, Judge Dredd up in here.
Alright.
I'm gonna do something a little weird.
Really?
I'm gonna move forwards, and instead of rolling an attack roll, can I roll a sorry, I'm looking at tradecraft roll to pretend to hit him? To make it look like the others.
If you would like, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think Derek would actually hurt him until he hurt us. So I'm gonna roll that tradecraft roll. Here we go. And just like pretend to swipe at him, so everybody else looks like I hurt him. Oopada.
Kanan.
So I'm just reading. Is take aim the thing that I would usually do? Because it doesn't specify that it adds an extra fury die on the description. Someone said that it did, and
I think you
I'm
did
looking
called
at it.
shot. I thought
Called
that was
shot.
Is that?
adds the
Oh,
fury
where's
die.
called shot? Where's called shot on here?
Called shot is under perilous
Okay.
stuns.
It doesn't say that it adds a fury die, but it just does.
It does.
Or no, they can't dodge or parry the
They
attack.
can't dodge or
Called-
parry
Yeah.
the attack. Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't matter then, because I can't miss my first attack. Okay. Well then, he is going to just attack with his hunting bow. He can't miss, so he doesn't anyway. And he adds. Oh, there should be one more. He does get one more fury die. So that's 19.
Against which one?
The king. And then he's going to, I think, he's just going to take a couple steps back. Oh god, I didn't mean to put myself out of the thing. Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I actually need to roll something real fast. As you cut him down, this cloud of red mushroom spores explodes out of him and fills this room,
Oh no.
making you all cough and sputter.
Oh, that can't be good to breathe in.
But the king falls to the ground. Holy
That
shit! The rest of his boys say.
That is Kanan's turn.
Derek takes off his lute and starts playing taps.
Draco, this is technically still the turn that you cut open the door. Because this is free actions still technically. So Lywind, you get to make your free turn.
Okay, so I would like to use one movement or 1 point to hustle is just the regular one, right?
Yep, hustle is just move. 1
Okay,
AP to move.
So then I need to use charge so I can get exactly 10 feet. No, it's at 6 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can make it. Okay, never mind. I can make it. Okay. And then since this is surprise, I would like to use what is it called? Knockout, which then I make a athletics test on the creature for a perilous stunt. And it's because it's surprised, it will be knocked out and left unconscious for 3 turns. And
I don't make any roll. Isn't it supposed to be contested athletics?
The foe is surprised.
Right.
Yes. So it says make an athletic text or be knocked out. So it doesn't have anything next to it.
Because it's a surprise, there's no reaction? Is that what it
Or
is?
defenseless.
Okie dokie.
And then it takes 2d10 plus peril, plus my peril. So 2d10, which is 10 plus, so 13. And that'll be my turn. And then I have 1 action point for parry or something.
I need all of you to make me resolve checks.
Oh no.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
3 critical failures.
That is impressive. That is the worst series of rolls
Oh, it
that I've ever
exploded.
seen.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, we're about to get fucked, I think.
Hey
I
guys,
need
nice surprise
each
round
of
you
you
got.
to
You're
take
fucked.
10, your 10 damage.
10 damage, so that brings me
Peril
down to...
or just
Nope,
damage?
this is straight damage.
So how does that work now?
So 10, what is your damage threshold?
So there's 2 numbers, and I don't understand the difference between the 2 of them. It says 5 for damage threshold, and then to the right of it, plus 6, 11, plus 12, 17,
Yeah,
plus
so
18,
if
23.
okay, it's really easy. So you have to hit over. So the numbers on the side is just like okay. So what's your damage threshold?
5?
Okay, and you just got hit for 10 damage, right?
Okay.
So since 10 is bigger than 5, you're going to move at least 1 down the damage tracker.
Okay.
Those numbers on the side, that's how much more damage you need to take in order to move an additional tick down the damage tracker. So
Which is
what
just
is... Yeah.
Your
So
number
11.
plus 6.
Yeah,
and
your
then
number
plus
plus
12.
6.
So
yeah.
you need to take 11 to move 2 down. You would need
Correct.
to take
Gotcha.
17
So
to
since
move
you
3
only
down.
took
Well,
10,
you need
you
to
are
take
only going to
12.
move... Yeah.
Yeah, you
Right.
need 1 more.
Because it has to be over the.
Yeah, it has to be over the damage threshold.
So what if it's under my base damage threshold?
Then nothing happens
Then
to
you
you.
don't-
Nothing happens to
It's called being a fucking tank.
Hey, Trinket. It keeps saying attempts to avoid injury. Does a 5 of whatever the script is, it's not pleading. So I'll go report this one.
What?
So I went to moderately wounded, and I rolled on the moderately wounded table, and it just gave me a 5, but it didn't complete the interaction.
Because I think you successfully avoided the injury. Because it's only...
That's why I was asking, does a 5 avoid the injury?
Yes.
Okay.
On a moderate injury, you have to roll a 6 on the chaos die in order to actually take the injury.
Oh, okay, cool.
Also, I rolled a 10 on the resolve, so do I take 0 damage?
You said what?
I rolled a 10 on the resolve check, so do I take 0 damage then?
For you who passed, this is going to be done as peril instead. So for
Okay.
Draco and Derek, you're both getting hit with 10 peril instead. Sorry, I was trying to
That's
get
worse.
to that.
Okay, no, you're... So I think I'm imperiled.
So
then,
yes,
because
you would
my
move
peril
down to
check's loaded.
imperiled, which doesn't do anything. And then yes, Draco, you are also imperiled.
Shiver me timbers!
Okay, now it is actually your turn and we begin combat.
Okay, I have the one next to me knocked out. The one in front of Bastion's dead, so we have 2 left.
Bastien will raise his sword a bit. Your king is slain. Another of your number is unconscious. I claim the throne in this space. As first knight of the mansion yet to be named, lay down your arms, and you live.
I'm gonna eat your bones, shithead.
I will. Yeah, I have to use 1 action point to move. We do the new issue challenge, and we're just gonna make an attack, so it should be 2 action points total. So we're just doing a regular melee attack.
Okay.
For 9. And then I'm keeping the 1 action point to be able to parry.
Okay, sounds good. Derek, you are up again.
One quick question from Tuna about a feature. The indifferent feature, which says when viewing the talent, which says when viewing bloody scenes, you automatically succeed on resolve rolls and don't take any psychological effects. Would you consider this a bloody scene?
Yeah, I don't.
The effect that caused you to take peril was not blood.
Oh, okay.
It was as a result of the spores that were in the air.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're
After
you're
Derek-
freaking out right now because even though you didn't take the actual damage from it, it's like you're literally breathing in mushroom spores right now. It's freaking you out, essentially.
After being a little scared with everything, Garrison starts swinging his sword now. He's like, I don't like where it's going. And, oh, he hit. But the mother... Fuck! That's Derek's turn. That was a nice attempt.
Kanan, you're up.
Okay.
Derek, you do still have 1 AP left to parry. Just letting you know.
Okay, I will parry then. How do I do that?
You're
Do I have
not
to
being
roll?
attacked, but I'm just saying
Oh, okay.
if you do.
Cool.
I guess Kanan will. He can see that guy. He's going to aim for the guy that's being attacked by his friends. He's going to take.
Bastien is in the line of fire.
Oh, I didn't
If you
realize
critical
that was
failure.
the thing. Okay. Well, then I guess I'll shoot
Do it.
this
Pull
one
a Thomas.
over here. No. I'll shoot the other one, this one over here. And I'm gonna use take aim. I might as well use 2 AP for it, which gives me a plus. So do
Plus
I add
20?
base chance modifier plus 20?
Yes.
Okay.
ma'am.
Jesus Christ. 83% chance, and I fucking missed.
Rolled a 17%. We're playing with XCOM rules. Do it. You know you need to.
What, re-roll?
Do it. You know you need.
Sure. Well, I definitely was successful. And I did shit damage.
That's not shit. You still hit him.
I'm supposed to do damage! I did like 1. That's like maybe 1. That's his turn.
Draco.
Draco!
This one is lying on the ground unconscious. And then the other 2 are still up.
Okay. So, I'm gonna use 1 action point to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck yeah. Okay. I thought I was gonna need another one, honestly. I did not think that was in within 5. Whatever the fuck. Okay. I'm gonna use 1 action point then to take aim. Can I use that for a melee attack as well?
Yep.
So I'm gonna use that so that I get 10% more of a chance.
Yep. You would then be leaving yourself open, though. You wouldn't be able to take a reaction. Because that's move,
I'm okay
take
with that.
aim, and attack.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Oh, does that mean like if there's another spore thing I can't even roll resolve? Like I
No, you
automatically
can roll
fail?
resolve. No, that's fine. It's just like to take any one of the reaction moves, like a parry or a dodge.
Yeah, if you were trying to avoid damage after this, you wouldn't be able to.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, but you would take aim and then you'd give yourself a plus 10% when you made the roll.
Sure.
See, we're getting the hang of combat.
Oh, one of my AP would have been to reload, by the way, because I had one that I didn't use, so
Okay.
I can't defend myself if I have to.
Huh,
Nice
I read
job.
that backwards.
Hey.
Sick. Damage.
Oh!
Let's go. Use a fortune. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You're wild.
Yeah, I'm good. It was a day today. The physical
Lying.
things.
Okay,
You are
tricky.
up.
This barrel next to me, does it look full or does it look empty?
Looks empty.
Okay, so I
You
screamed
broke
to
up for
everybody.
all of that.
Okay. You said the barrel's empty, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look to everybody. Cover the red cap before you kill him, so that way the spores don't come out. So I'm gonna use 1 action to lift up this barrel and put it on top of this red cap, and then can I? Can I just sit on the box?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Okay.
cover him and put him on the box while he's unconscious in there. You guys could stab it through, you know.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that takes an AP.
Okay. Then yeah, then I'll do that, and then I will wait here.
Okay. Next up is this guy.
He's dead.
He's not dead.
Oh, well, the one that you're the guy that's it's then with the warden's turn.
Oh yeah, because it's on Grumblethorn right now.
Oh, whoops.
Damn! Just oh!
Oh!
Trinket. That's wild.
So that's 8 damage to Draco. That might not even be over his threshold. I was gonna say, I don't even think that's over his threshold. And then this thing also brings its pike down against you.
Oh my god.
Brother!
Flip to fail.
Why is it huh?
Hmm.
I'm an ogre.
They're not good with their pikes.
Huh?
Get wrecked, red
Brother,
caps.
dude.
That's gotta be a mistake. Nah, fuck you. That's not flipped. I'm not flipped to failing that. Sorry, not sorry. Draco, that'll be 13.
So then I go down 1.
Yep, you move 1 on the peril or on the damage tracker.
When do you have to roll for injuries?
Once you hit moderately injured.
My dude is passed out for 2 more turns.
Yeah,
on
he
this.
is passed out. And then this one is going to move up
Where's the
behind
screen?
Derek. And I'll just have him do that again. Bruh, fuck this. Fuck this.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Hey, look, guys, we got all our fortune back.
No, you don't get it back. It just goes away. Well, that was fun. Bastien, you're up.
Well,
Well, we surprised round Grimblethorn, so it was pretty
Yeah.
good.
I think I'm gonna. Oh wait, no, because they can't issue challenge. They can't dodge or parry anyway. And wasn't there a thing that added a fury die that made us made it harder to
aim.
hit them?
Oh, it's harder to hit them?
Like,
Yes,
take aim just
called
makes
shot.
it easier to get the hit in the first
Called
place.
shot. Effect.
Called shot.
With an increased difficulty rating, the GM assigns you target either arms, body, head, or legs of a foe with a relevant combat skill check. After successfully striking, add a d6 fury die
Oh,
to
I should have
determine
had
total
another fury
damage.
die. I should have
Got
had a
it.
second
So yeah,
fury die
a
on that
called
first one,
shot
then.
increases
it
the
does.
difficulty rating. It cannot
Got
be
it.
parried or dodged, and then it adds a d6 fury die.
Well then,
So I should have had that one.
yeah. Tanny, you have an extra die that you're supposed to roll then.
Yeah, only for that first one because I
For that
didn't do it
first
for the
one.
next one. But yeah,
This can't explode though, so if you roll a 6, you gotta roll another one.
But I will call shot this injured one.
Sounds good.
So what is the difficulty that we are?
Plus 10%. Or minus 10%. Sorry.
Minus 10, right. An additional Fury die 1.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll reroll that.
Ooh.
That's better. Necessary.
All right, so that would be 11. Which is, yep. Oh, yep, so one more. So he's almost dead.
And then...
Cover him with a barrel.
and we can only make one attack per turn, regardless of how many action
Correct.
points we have, right?
Yeah.
All right, then I'll just keep my last action point. That's me.
Derek?
I'm really vibing with this new combat system, not gonna lie. So the one who tried to hit me, I'm gonna hit back harder.
Ooh.
Saying that,
I like action points. I think action points is fun. That's why I said, like, once we got the hang of it, I hoped that you guys would like it, because I do enjoy it.
Ooh.
Do we have our fortune back now?
You do not
No.
get it back, but there is still 2 fortune in the fortune pool.
Go ahead, Derek.
I'm
You said
not
you're gonna hit
use it.
harder. No, you said you committed to the bait that you're gonna hit harder. Do it.
I will not committal to the biddle and be a, as they say up north, asshole. So, thus, I will rescind my turn with 2 action points left. Can I actually do the dodge action, or is that only when somebody attacks me?
So if you wanted to move out of combat, there is actually an action for that. It is called maneuver. You would spend 2, and you can maneuver 1 yard out of engagement, avoiding all opportunity attacks.
No.
So it's
I'm in
disengage.
peril.
It's disengage, yeah.
I'm in peril. I'm in it to win it.
Okay. All right, next up, Kanan again.
So I can move 10 squares, basically, right? If my movement is 10? Okay. And if I have a melee weapon that says it has reach of a yard, does that mean I can stay 1 square away and still attack?
Correct.
Okay. Would this count for attacking this guy if I was here? Or is that too far?
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay. It would? Okay.
Yeah.
Kanan's going to scoot up here. He would have given his melee weapon for
Now just
anointing
wait
as
until
well.
I convince you all to start using hex grids.
Because
Because on a hex map, that would actually make sense.
He's gonna call shot, or not. Well, the thing that gives you,
The Fury die, that is called shot.
Called shot.
I
Or
kind
just
of.
the increased chance to hit for take aim.
I want the increased chance to hit one.
That's the
So just a plus 10, and that doesn't add a Fury die, I don't think, right?
No,
No.
take aim just gives you the bonus.
But okay. Okay.
Okay.
Does that inflict 1 wound? Because if it inflicts 1, then my bounty hunter feature means I inflict 2 wounds instead.
These things are, they don't take injuries. They are bloodless creatures.
No. Well. Oh well. I still did 1, right?
1 is more than none.
Yeah.
Actually, that could be devastating because it's not damage on the damage tracker, it is an injury. You would double the injuries you inflict, which could potentially utterly cripple something.
Mm-hmm. Imagine if we beat up Ludwig and you got a hit, and Ludwig went down 3.
What have we got against Ludwig?
Oh, I'm just making a point.
Oh, guys, I forgot that I'm allowed to dodge and parry as well. It's
You
funny,
are.
I forgot how this game works.
Except for
Draco,
me.
you're up.
Okay. So, is there any sort of like fabric in the near area to cover this thing with?
Not really, but there's barrels.
Draco is gonna try to. Can he like rip the top off a barrel and try to like flip it upside down on this thing? How big is this?
They're about like 3 feet tall.
Oh, so Derek's asked.
Could you like trapping a spider in a cup kind of thing?
You could do that. That's what Lywind did.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. What do I roll?
Give me... Give me just, like, a toughness check.
See how fucking cool I can be while doing this. Oh, not very cool.
You could use my reroll.
There is a god.
Do I do it? Should I do it?
Do it.
Alright, that's 3 in 1 nightmare.
Have at
Man.
it.
Have at thee. Doest.
Say that about the next glass of wine.
Oh!
Flip the fail.
Wait, that's the dodge. What was that?
Oh, that was a dodge. Okay, that wasn't.
Oh, that wasn't us?
Oh, that was Draco.
It didn't even have to dodge.
Oh, Jesus.
It fails. Yeah, you can trap this thing under a barrel. Hey, let me the fuck out of here!
Stab it. Stab it.
Draco, that took 1 AP.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That takes your second AP.
Sure. Fuck it.
Draco, or Lyman, you're up.
How engaged is Bastion in this fight right now?
If you're asking me, same rules for all combat applies. Everyone is aware of the things that are within their view.
100%.
But if you're physically trying to hide something from me, I imagine there's rules for that.
Yeah, there's just a stealth roll.
Okay, so can I stealthily say thrust in a cast magic missile? As I'm sitting on top of the barrel, I'm putting my hand on the barrel and then just with the silver dart pressed against the barrel, I would like to
thumping him on the inside.
Yes, exactly.
That's fucked up, but yes, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
Am I rolling scrutinize? Or whatever is perception?
Yeah.
Well, I failed.
Why didn't?
Oh.
Yeah, you watch as Lywind presses his hands to this barrel underneath him, and then there's just a bright light inside the barrel, followed by a scream, and then nothing.
I hope you still feel the same about the laws.
There's a little poof of spores just kind of poofs out of the cracks a little bit.
Do you want me to cast a spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll. Okay, and then damage is 1d10. So that's
Damn.
1 plus. That's 1 plus 7.
He does not take any damage from that.
wild.
Hey, that hurts! Don't do that! He wakes up out of his dead sleep. Hey, that fucking hurts!
Shut up! And I kick the barrel. And I'll pass my turn.
Alright. This guy's gonna take a bite out of Bastien.
God damn.
Am I allowed to parry
Yeah.
critical successes?
Huh.
Because does that just change the damage? Well, it's a critical failure on my part anyway.
By
Yes, I believe you
one.
can.
Can't prevent the damage.
So that is 11 to you.
Still below my damage threshold.
Fuck! Another one.
Pays to be a
If
knight.
you add my damage and my peril thresholds together, it's still lower than that.
Another one. "15, motherfucker, get injured."
Lightly wounded.
Get lightly wounded, bitch.
Oh my god.
As this his teeth finally managed to make it through the soft part of your armor.
Derek thinks to himself, I'm definitely gonna make an art of this one.
Hey, let me get the fuck out of here. This thing's gonna try and attack the barrel that it's in. Ooh, I'm gonna say that is not enough to claw his way out of this barrel. This thing is violently ripping at the inside of this barrel, though, Cole.
Okay.
And lastly, this one behind Derek.
Wait, there should have only been 2, right?
No, there's 3. One's still alive. One's in the barrel. There's 2 up here, and then
The one that was in the barrel
Oh,
woke back
that's
up
right, got it.
because it got
Got-
hit
yeah.
with the spell. That's gonna miss Derek, or that's gonna miss Bastien, and then he's gonna attempt to do the same thing against Derek.
How about
Damn.
no?
Alrighty. I need everyone to make me another resolve check at the end of the round.
Now?
Yep.
And this room's mine. I know it's not much.
Woo!
Oh, I was successful!
Me too.
I don't think I was.
Guys, just remember that if you succeed, it just means you take it as barrel.
Well, like,
Yeah, that's
can I-
actually...
Can I
yeah.
choose to fail?
Yeah, that's actually worse
Yeah.
for me.
No.
Yeah, I want to pass so that way, or I want to pass
I'm gonna need laudanum or to sleep in the woods.
because I'm at moderately wounded. If I go down,
Get wrecked,
I know.
That's
magic
what you
user.
get for saying that all magic users should die.
Hey, I rolled some
You
dice
asked for this.
privately.
Oh, whoops. So it was only 2 damage from that one to Derek, so it doesn't actually hurt him. But
Okay.
And the rest of you take 2 peril.
2 peril?
But
Okay.
Woo!
all of you start to feel a little weird. There's this weird, like, shimmering at the edge of your vision. It's hard to breathe. You're starting to see colors very vividly.
Is this like a similar acid trip?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
What?
For those of us that succeeded, we're still feeling an effect.
Oh, yeah.
And how
Okay.
much do we move on peril? We literally move to ignore 1 skill rank? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just... You didn't end up taking any peril.
Yeah,
'Cause,
'cause your
you only
peril
took
threshold
2
is bigger
points
than
It was 2.
Okay,
it was
that's
2
what I
peril
thought. Okay.
damage. Got it. And it took
Okay. Okay.
Wait, so
that
who's
was-
tripping? Sorry.
All of
All
us.
of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as this happens, I go, "Hey guys, be prepared for a really, really fun time. Brace yourself."
As he starts tripping, Derek goes, "Why do I feel like I'm in a Wes Anderson play?"
A play. That's one of my favorite things about.
Bastien, you are up again. Yeah,
Well-
specifically, most all of you are hallucinating because every one of you at this point has been bitten by one of these creatures. Or
Kanan
injured by
hasn't.
its spore.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're gonna issue challenge is still active on this guy, so we're just gonna swing at him.
He's in the barrel,
With-
remember.
No,
Well, that one's there's two of them. I'll attack the other one that's not under a barrel.
Well, no, if you stab him through the barrel, the goal is to kill him
He has
inside the barrel, so that way,
disadvantage, yeah. Or you have advantage on him inside the barrel.
so that way the spores go in the barrel instead of around us.
Let's give it a shot. See, we'll see if it works out that way. Yeah, I'll stab the one that's in the barrel then. And you're saying that makes it like gives me like a plus 10?
Yeah, let's give it
or-
a plus 20.
Ooh.
Since he's trapped.
Well then, can we do it as a called shot to get an extra fury die?
Sure.
So we're taking that down to just a plus
Now
10?
just be a plus 10, yeah.
Come on. Oh.
We got a
Okay.
reroll, don't we?
Hey, you missed,
We have- there are
missed
none
me. And he
Oh.
dodges inside the barrel.
That's it.
Like stabbing a red cap in a barrel.
Oh my god.
Derek, you're up.
Hell yeah, brother.
You guys should probably quickly end this fight.
We're trying.
I see that.
I'm gonna stab the one who stabbed at me. Clickety, click, click. Oh, no, never mind, I can't read. Do we have any fortune left?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nor do I have any misfortune. I wasted all my misfortune.
Then I will rescind my turn to the gods.
Man, we need to get Derek trained up in fighting.
We need to get Kanan trained up in fighting, apparently.
We have like a Karate Kid montage.
I guess he's gonna bullwhip again the guy in front of him.
Okay.
Fuck. He's gonna do the thing that gives him a plus 10%.
Okay.
He's 1 extra AP.
Okay.
12 on the guy right here. And he'll save us 1 last AP to dodge if he needs to.
He's still up.
Oh. Alright.
Draco. The one in front of you is in a barrel. You could easily try and kill it. You get a plus 20% to kill it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to kill it.
Remember to roll with plus 20%.
You could even boost it further by making it a called shot or taking aim.
Would the plus 20% take all 3 of my action points, or
Yep.
do I need...
So if you were to use the take aim, you would get a plus 40%, but it would take all of your actions.
Okay. So then I'm gonna...
It's basically like a guaranteed kill.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, do I take the guaranteed kill, or just the guaranteed amount of hit points to make sure I do damage?
It's up to you.
I'll do the guaranteed kill. 40%.
You just can't roll a 1.
Don't say that.
Oh my god.
Then you rolled that standard.
That was with plus 40? Yeah, you rolled it standard.
You rolled that standard.
So does that mean it would have hit then?
That would have hit.
Correct,
That would have
yeah.
hit.
You technically had a
113%.
113% chance to hit there.
Okay.
I think you can only have 99% is the maximum.
Yeah,
percentage you
but
have.
so you
I
can
need
just
a
roll
hun-
the just click the reroll button
Yeah.
to give yourself the or roll the
There's
damage.
no fortune left for the party at this time.
Oh, just roll the damage. It's 1d6 plus your combat bonus, which is 7. So 1d6 plus 7. That's a d4.
God damn it, Victoria.
Get it together, Tuna.
Come on.
She rolled higher, I think, on the D4.
So 9. And you do kill this thing. There's this puff.
Is it contained in the thing?
Mostly.
Okay.
Alright. Lyman, it's your turn again.
I would assume I don't have a dirk, so
Why don't you have a weapon?
I have a quarterstaff. That was the weapon that I picked. But I can't really shove a quarterstaff in a barrel, so
Skill issue.
So how is the barrel looking now that he tried to bite at it and I hit it?
It's gonna
I hit
break
something-
if you let him do it again.
Okay. I'm gonna get off the barrel, and then I'm gonna go right here, and then this one, I would like to try to just. It uses its mouth for a weapon. Can I stunning below this?
You can attempt to, yeah.
Okay, so I make an athletics check, and you that must resist the toughness or be stunned.
Yep.
Okay, athletics. Just kidding.
Oh no.
Oh, that wasn't me that rolled it. Okay, so for some reason I thought I rolled a 99. Then Stunning Strike says you start with 1 less AP until a resist toughness is successful.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn.
This guy's gonna try and break out of the barrel one more time.
Yes.
Let me the fuck out of here! He's just gonna try and push it over.
Oh.
Okay, he manages to push the barrel over and kind of like scramble out to his feet. That's really fucked up what you did. This one next to you is gonna try and bite you, Lywind.
Okay. Oh, yes!
Oh my god. And then we'll have it bite Derek again.
Rolling like Cynthia yesterday.
So, with it attacking twice, now it doesn't have it doesn't have, what do you call it, an AP to dodge or parry, right?
He has 3 AP just like you do.
Yes, but since he has Stunning Strike, he loses
Oh, yes,
1
correct.
AP.
He can't dodge.
Okay. Okay,
That
so
would
at
be
the end of his turn,
6
though.
damage against Derek.
Can I
Okay,
roll
at the
a
end of his
dodge
turn.
action?
You can.
You roll a dodge. Dodge, dodge. A dodge!
Okay, yeah, you successfully dodge out of the way.
Woohoo!
Okay, then it would be back to Bastien.
Trinket, don't forget to make a resist toughness check at the end of your turn. Hell yeah. It is stunned till next turn also.
Bastien, you're up.
So there's the one here, and then the other one.
This one just crawled back out of a barrel.
Well, we'll hit the one that's right here next to everybody.
And this is our stable room.
Ooh, quite a nice stable. Quite a nice stable. 6 horses. You're gonna stable 6 horses here? It's quite a
For
big
now, we
stable.
just have this one.
Well, if you ever do decide to work the land again,
We will
Issue challenge.
take. No, fuck it, we're not gonna take aim. I don't have to move. You know what? Can't I do that? Can't I do take aim and then do cold shot? Or do I have to do one or the other?
You could do both, yeah.
We just won't have the one for a reaction, yeah. So it becomes just a straight roll?
Correct, yeah. A straight roll with a plus d6.
Damn!
Man.
Can't do it. That's all I got. It's everything.
All right, Derek. One more time.
Am I actually gonna hit something? Open my character sheet. Trapping. Oh, I
Woo!
hit something. Damn mob.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus! Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Derek! Describe this for me, please.
Derek's just screaming wildly, swinging his sword. He's just
Yeah.
like bringing it down. No idea what he's doing.
You hack this thing to pieces as it poofs.
I'm sorry.
All right, anything else for your turn?
No.
Kanan, you're up. 1 red cap
Uh.
remains.
Is it called shot that gives you the extra d6, but it makes it
Yes.
harder? Okay. He's going to knock his last arrow, so he can't do the double up thing, unfortunately. Where is his fucking item? Jesus Christ. So that means it's harder?
It'd be a minus 10%.
Oof. Alright, time to miss, baby.
Let's
No,
go
I
over.
believe. Crit.
But you do get an additional fury die. And you
And I just put
cannot
a
dodge
1,
or parry.
right?
Yeah, he
Yep.
put a 1 up in that box, in that top box.
Okay.
Crit.
Let's go.
That's a success, though.
Oh.
And shit roll! As usual.
Better we get them without it.
That's on this guy here.
Yep. He is barely injured now.
That.
His peril or his damage threshold is 11. Or well, it's 7, and then
Yeah. That's Kanan's turn.
or 5, 11. Yeah. Anyway, Draco, you're up. Only 1 remaining.
Oh. He is all the way over there.
He's within your movement. Yeah, that's 6. You're good.
Why are you tilted like that?
I'm gonna use a plus 10%. And not leave a reaction.
Okay. Oh. All right.
Well, that's my turn.
Lywind, you're up.
Trinket, is there like dust or sand on the ground?
For sure.
Okay. I would like to spend an action point to move, like, right here, pick up some dust, sand, dirt, whatever in this space, and can I use dirty tricks against this creature?
Sure.
Okay, so that is a guile test versus your awareness. Or yeah, just kidding. And as I throw this dirt dust at his face. Hey, go blind. Stop looking.
No.
No, let me check.
This is against Draco.
Ooh. Ooh.
So 13. Which is just
So
yeah, so that's just 1 down the damage tracker. So you would move to moderately wounded.
yes, it's asking if I roll for injury. I don't
You should.
because of one of my creatures.
Oh, yep. So you'd say no.
Okay.
Just say no.
Making sure I have a picture. Yeah. I have tough as nails. You no longer suffer moderate injuries remaining uninjured as a result. Beautiful.
You're fine.
Okay.
You stand here and you take it. This thing is going to move sideways so that it can try and attack Lywind again.
I'm gonna parry this one. I can't parry it critical. Oh, I don't have to. Never mind, it's critical failure. Whew.
Guys,
Yeah, we're all rolling like shit.
Yeah.
what is
Except
this
for
combat?
Darren.
Bastian, you're up.
Move, called shot. We're just gonna do it.
Sounds good.
This is a sewing room. We'll probably change this one out.
Derek saw red for a second that last turn.
I love that for him.
Explode! Explode!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Bastian, describe for me how you absolutely slay this thing in one fell swoop.
After dealing with the others, he pulls up the sword. It's the new sword that got worked on. And he's going to turn to the other, stride over, brandish the blade in the air, and just splatter the guts of the others across the stone. Staring at this one, raising the sword high. As I said, I'm the first knight of Caraway. And just bring it down more like a hammer, less like a sword, and cleave him in two.
Yeah, that's exactly as you do it, you send him scattering into this poof of mist, essentially. These creatures, I should say, are innately magical. As you vanquish them and as they poof away, it's not like they're leaving anything behind. Their forms are truly disintegrating and becoming nothing. And as you vanquish the last one, sorry, go ahead.
As the blade is brought down, I'm going to turn and look to Lewin. Such is the law.
I put my hands up. It's, I didn't do anything.
You feel for a moment, Bastian, that this sword that you have, now upgraded by whatever Lywind did to it, you've never hit this hard before. And it feels good.
The authorities will know what to do with you.
We did it!
So yeah, that's most of the house. I think we could probably go downstairs now.
As you guys are all here, tripping balls, I need to remind myself what red cap mushrooms actually do.
Can Kanan try to retrieve a few arrows while he's super high?
Derek trying to retrieve a few red cap mushrooms for experimental purposes. Recreational use.
Would you
Can
guys like to
I-
take a quick 5 real fast?
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah, I've kind of been on
When
like
affected
a
by one dose,
brief
add
45.
+1 to damage threshold for 3 hours. When affected by 2 doses, toxins. Wait, hang on. I thought red cap mushroom was supposed to be a toxin. Oh yeah, you're hallucinating. But yeah, you're all starting to trip balls. But let's take a quick 5 real fast.
Hey,
Yeah, Derek should please steal some of these mushrooms for later.
Hey, Dace.
What's up?
Hey, above table. Whatever happens next, I consent to your reaction to it. Okay.
Oh lord.
What a
Oh,
weird.
no.
This feels oddly sexual.
No. Oh
Oh
no.
no.
What?
Oh no.
I don't like.
I mean, I don't think it's sexual, but I
No, it's nothing.
It's
It's
only
nothing
bad.
sexual.
Sexual is all
This is just me saying, as a player, I understand that I'm putting myself in a bad position doing this, and I consent to the repercussions that happens.
I even gave you the easy out. I was like, oh, I'll let the authorities deal with it. As in Sebastian's not taking it in his own hands.
I know,
We're not killing another Cole character.
I know, but hear me out. So I'm tripping balls.
But hear me out. What if we did?
I'm a little scared. So, well,
So I
you
shit
could
a
just
little
take the easy
magic
way
golden
out.
poop, you know?
yeah,
So
I
I
just
will logically do the thing that hurts everyone the most.
No. It's okay.
Well,
Take
it's
the
just
totally reasonable, totally normal way out and let it be just, okay, we'll see what the authorities say.
I'll buy Aaron and Tuna. I'll come back, Aaron and Tuna. I tried to time it perfectly with the start of each round of moving to the next room.
No, we loved it.
That was great.
Yeah, I realize now making a character that is not gonna participate in combat means there will be many sessions where I just sit here.
Yeah. Is that something you think your character might actually like move on from as time goes on, or is he pretty? Or are they pretty like?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, Frill's already been kind of like, oh, maybe my original idea of what a pacifist isn't really all that pacifist.
Mm.
And is now kind of being like, okay, well, you know, as long as it's empty threats, then like it's still kind of pacifism in a way.
Yeah.
And then maybe one day, you know, someone pushes the empty threat button. We'll find out.
Accidentally
Guys.
fires a loaded gun.
I want to say I like perilous stunts. They're so fun.
I feel like Derek was just scared and just stabbing for his life. He was
Yeah,
high as hell.
maybe when Frill finds out that Derek's killed someone, Frill will be like, oh, well, maybe it is okay.
Ooh.
Derek is your moral compass?
No. He eats beans on toast, so.
Listen, I'm just saying the beans are different in England. I grew up with it, okay? My very British grandma.
I spent that entire combat trying to find a good image for if somehow you guys end up seeing Frill without mask one day.
Ooh.
Because the one I had before was really ugly. I said it's a trinket as a joke.
I hope if we do, it's not because they're dead.
Hey,
That
who
would
knows?
suck. Yeah.
Who knows? Not me.
Well, the dice, I suppose.
On the
I
topic
liked-
of Derek's
Oh,
moral compass, I don't see any problem with it though.
Okay, so
Okay.
I do.
I'm back. So is everyone here?
I'm here.
I do believe so.
I'm going to
Dave?
check some DMs.
Yeah.
Much better than the last one, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry, what do you mean, Cole? What a macro?
Oh, never mind. It's fine. I made a macro to show my chaos manifestations and it'll show if it explodes and stuff. Like, ta-da, didn't explode.
Oh, okay, cool. Neat. Okay, yeah, all of you who are down here in this basement, you are clearly under the effects of drugs.
Okay, so Trinket, as he looks to me and says, I'm going to like slowly back away, but I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna get my emergency butter stash, and I'm just gonna hold the butter in my hand, but I'm gonna keep backing. And if Sebastian doesn't do anything, walk, 10 feet away at least.
You're doing what other than backing away?
Holding
I
a
just
stick of
reached-
butter.
Got a grip full
Not-
of butter.
Guys,
he's
it's
bricked
just
up.
like it's just a little butter. It's not a lot of butter. Okay.
Actually, I can't believe it's not butter.
It's Memories of Butter, which is a margarine you can buy in Canada.
and then I'm just gonna go walk here.
Why is Canada always the only canon country in D&D universes?
Huh?
Canada's always the only canon country in D&D universes for some reason.
Hey, listen. I didn't say that with an accent. That was above table.
But yeah, if Bastion doesn't do anything, then I will just stand here.
Frill slowly approaches the basement door with Sir Swirlybeard, whose name I can never remember.
Kanan just sits on a barrel.
Knocks on the door.
Is it okay to come down there, guys?
Yeah.
You see, as you peer down, tons of mushroom spores just wafting up out of the stairwell.
Sir, if you don't mind, give me 1 second. And,
Oh, good
Frill-
heavens. Cover my
closes-
face. And you...
Yeah, Frill closes the door, runs out into this hallway where one of these benches is like covered, and just takes one of their knives and cuts off like a corner of it.
Here, I'll wrap this around your face, and here, let me get a little tie for you.
Oh, good heavens. I hope the chapel is, or the catacombs are not like this.
No, I think this is a recent and temporary type thing. Yeah, just, we'll move through this first area quick.
So his name is Von Caro, so it would be the first night of Caro. Self-proclaimed.
Oh, whoa.
You're just a big fan of the card game.
Problem corrected.
Cool.
I'm gonna follow Frill.
Cool, guys. Guess that means I'm not Frill the Negotiator anymore.
Sorry, it's only snowing in part of the basement.
Yeah.
What is
Bessie's gonna go
this?
upstairs.
What are we seeing as we
Very
hallucinate?
feeling. What do you say?
We're hallucinating right
vivid
now.
colors. Yeah, you're all hallucinating. Vivid colors, just like shapes and I don't know, man. Have you ever done drugs? You're
Well,
tripping
just so
out.
yeah,
I've done a lot of drugs. Never seen little shapes. I'm gonna be real.
You've never seen vivid colors?
I've seen vivid colors, but I never seen.
Have you
little
never
shapes.
seen like, you know, the lining and like shapes and stuff? That's a pretty common hallucination.
Usually I get distracted by the fact that it looks like the walls got little ants going on.
Yeah, things will get curvy. You'll see like little shadows. Sometimes weird like geometries. A sense of euphoria, but also yet a deep sense of deep introspection. It's like you're experiencing every emotion you've ever felt all at once. How you react to that is up to you.
Kanan just sits there staring off into the distance on the barrel. He looks like, you know, stoned dog vibes.
Yep, well, this is the one half, and then I can show you the crypt half as well, and then you can inscribe the rune thingies.
Oh, yes. Frill, why don't you make me a awareness check while you're down here?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Right over here, you can tell that this this wine case can be pulled back. It's like to get into the other part of the basement.
Oh, yeah, hold on, actually, I think... Oh, wow, does this... And, Frill will pull on it. Whoa, these do connect! You know, I knew that wall before looked fake.
You did actually.
Come on, Sir Swirlybeard, let's go.
Oh, okay.
All right, and you show him down to inscribe your runes.
God, what are we called?
I don't know. Bunch of people tripping balls.
Rock Day LLC.
The ball trippers.
Ball trippers.
Eric and the Ball Trippers.
Not the negotiators.
The Exterminators.
The Killers.
When you...
The acid trip.
Nah.
Mushroom trip.
All right, Merton gets ready to inscribe this for you.
And what have you decided on?
The Grimble Thorns.
The Blind Goats.
The very good boys. And girl.
Perfect, yes.
Let's go with They Might Be Giants.
Oh my god!
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not sure. This has been a big problem, sir. You've done it all day. What might be your best instinct? Because what would be a good name for us? And please don't say please don't say the cluster Fs because I can't repeat that one.
I would recommend something related to the historic location. Something vineyard. You know.
The sommeliers of justice. That's so stupid.
Can we be hot? Can we just be hot dog?
Hot to go.
I just thought of something, but Bastien left.
Listen, listen. We've been talking about it. You could have said it earlier. Because we are desperate.
But like only because of the new tower that he worked on and the fact that it's all being made brand new in some way, shape, or form. But like the stone way.
I mean,
Don't
I kind of.
Nah, that's shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, time out. We're the stoners, y'all.
No! Oh my god.
I mean, that kind of fits because, like, we have one person
Because
who
we're all
plays
gonna
with stone.
stone you because you're a magician.
What
Yeah.
about the
Abracadabras?
no just that sequence of letters? No.
Can you just face roll on your keyboard, Mr. Swoonbeard?
The new Caros as one word.
Like the refer. No, that's stupid. That sounds like
Why
a
can't-
The non-Caros. Like Von Caro, but non-Caro.
This guy, you can see initially as you say this, he's like he wants to judge you, but then he just kind of looks at you. He's like, "Damn, that's really good. That's a really good one."
What about the non-Caro of Aristocats?
the menagerie.
The menage a trois.
No.
Menagerie works.
What's like we're gonna be like a conglomerate of smaller businesses. What might you call that?
We bought a zoo.
The conglomerate. That's a name.
You know what?
The coalition.
Why can't we just be the Quill?
What? That's a,
No.
that's a stupid name.
There aren't even any hedgehogs here.
What, like you mean like a fucking pen?
What about the flying circus?
That's more accurate.
The sir.
How
The stately bunch.
how about 6 dudes and 1 dog?
Because Pierre is
that
a
would
girl.
just be a lie. Yeah.
Well, dudes is gender neutral.
Dudes is
no?
agender.
Like, hey, dude.
You should write a song
Goodfellas.
called "Hey Dude."
Hey, dude.
Sounds like the name to a bad porno, not gonna lie.
Hey Dude or Goodfellas?
No, 6 dudes and 1 dog.
Ugh.
Porn I do not want to watch.
What the fuck? Wild. What about the Periettes?
What if we're like the knights who say knee?
God, why is this the hardest part of everything?
And we've had 3
You
sessions.
could be the guardians. You
Because
guard
no
the
one-
estate.
You never get enough time to actually
Oh, he's
consider
a
what you
heart.
do to come up with a name.
Or
Yeah, we
are you
haven't done
ready?
anything
Are you
yet.
ready? This one's a little avant-garde. Management.
Wait,
Underneath.
upper management.
Upper management.
I kind of like it.
Puppet show justice.
I mean, and then Frill's HR, the head of HR.
Whoa.
How about we
Who's the
call
CEO?
you all inappropriate outbursts?
Invasive species.
Invasive species, you're right.
Ooh,
That's actually
That's
kind of
about-
works.
actually kind of good.
Say pretty please and I'll let you have it.
Pretty
Please, please.
Okay, you
Are we
guys
really
are called
gonna do
invasive
that?
species.
I don't know. It's
I don't
pretty
know,
cool.
It's up to you. Invasive species is like a band name.
Yeah, and we can
And?
also be a band.
It's
We
We
fine.
have
are
band
a
of brothers.
band of people.
We have a band of 1.
Yeah, if you want to be called invasive species, you can.
Derek.
It's
I'm just
admittedly a
invasive
really
species.
cool name.
And we just showed up and pushed out some locals.
We're gonna copyright strike them.
And where do
I'm
we
just-
learn invasive species from? Ludwig's book.
I cannot.
Yeah, I mean, it
non-men.
could literally be like one of you read his, read of, the story in Lunaria.
Derek read it because I've made jokes from it. I think technically.
Yes.
Invasive species is not bad. If you want to be named that, you can more than welcome to.
Okay, how about we take a vote? Everyone say aye. For yes.
What are we voting on?
Well, everybody already said yes to invasive species.
Well, just
All
just
right,
confirmation.
This guy
would like
looks
to
at you
throw
and he
out-
says, "It's a bit crude. I preferred upper management. It's a bit crude, but
I will toss out the Chaos Crusade.
I like it.
I like
The
that."
Children's Crusade.
Shut up.
Comedy Crusade?
Those are big words coming from someone who I can slap.
I think the Comedy Crusade I like. Invasive Species is cool, but I feel like we're plagiarizing a bit. We're not as cool as Invasive Species. They did like death metal.
But Derek, you could be the lead singer of this invasive species, and then you could be huge, and everyone would know your tales.
yeah,
and then we
but
can,
I can't
and then we can
sing.
use some. We've heard you.
No, you haven't. I play the lute. I lute. I don't sing.
Hey, fucking idiot.
Well, you just call me bitch. I still got a
No.
sword.
No, I was
I'm
just
gonna go
kidding.
stab Lil.
Are you really?
No.
Oh, okay. That's
Yo,
fine.
bro
That's
lives
fine.
on edge at all times. He has chosen a life of danger. Like, you make a joke like that, and Lylan is taking it seriously.
We could go crazy and go like Carbuncle Septet.
The estate keepers.
No, Carbuncle Septet is amazing. What the fuck
The
is that?
Comrades of Chaos.
Carbuncle is a gem, and Septet is just another way to say 7.
Love that.
I like it.
You
Let's
used
do
some
it.
big words that scared me, but
What
long as I
are
don't
we
have to
going
say it.
with?
I honestly like Carbuncle Septet. That sounds
I like
cool.
Carbuncle
Carbuncle.
Septet.
Carbuncle.
Carbuncle Septet.
Septet. Carbuncle
Yes.
is a kind of gemstone, and Septet is 7. So
I
it's
just
like
want to
the 7
make
precious
sure
gemstones.
And it's
that
also
from
a-
this point on,
Carbuncle is
every
also a
single
boil, though.
time you are
But
referred
it's-
to as a group, you would like to be referred to as the Septet or the Carbuncle?
No,
I'm
Carbuncle
fine with
Septet, just like-
but a carbuncle is a boil, so
but
Also applies.
but also that's it has multiple meanings because it's also a magical creature from Final Fantasy 14. It's also a boil, which is like medicine for Pyrrha. It's also a gem because Bastion's the gem of our eyes, and then there's 7 of us. And look at this magical carbuncle creature. That's
once
cute.
I saw that, like, when you Google carbuncle, it takes you a minute to find that it also means a gemstone.
Oh.
Not to
You have to Google fantasy carbuncle.
Okay, but hear me out. So, like, there's
the hearth menders.
our name would be first and last, just like Vox Mom. We
Hearth
can't just go-
menders. What I like.
Can't just
What
go-
about that? We
Also
mended
works.
hearth. We mended a hearth. That's what we have done as a group so far.
The homemakers.
The hearth menders. I don't know.
the homewreckers. Feeling.
I mean, it's so much harder to pick a group name when you don't have an objectively cute mascot.
Yeah.
The cane.
We're not being called the king.
Fucking rude. I
Whoa,
offered to
wait.
call us the negotiators already.
Wait, what about K9's Septus or Septa?
Honestly, I kind of just like the negotiators, even though the rest of us are not. Listen, with the negotiators, They're the easy way. We're the hard way.
I still like negotiators.
Yeah, I
vibe with
kind
that
of
the
like
most.
negotiators.
Yeah. Anybody have a
Sounds
major
like it
beef?
works.
Just the negotiators? No, like, no adjective?
No, it's the negotiators. You know,
ZE negotiators.
the
Z.
the, and then
The
all of us.
negotiators.
No,
And all of us.
ZE negotiators. Zen negotiators.
The negotiators.
It has to be French every single time.
We negotiators?
No, I was kidding. I was kidding.
Le negotiators.
Alright.
Communists.
Then you will be
Get 'em-
known as the
get 'em,
negotiator. Please sign here,
So
and
boring.
here, and here, and here,
Oh, the
And here,
scrub club.
and
No,
here.
wait.
and here, and here, an initial here.
The what?
The
The
scrotum.
scrub club.
Oh, I thought you said the scrotum club, and I was like, what?
No.
You're scrotum too.
What the fuck? The scrub club.
Oh, we could have been no
What about
scrub.
the Dead Looter Society?
And now you have to convince Sebastien to be the first knight of negotiation.
I
Oh,
just saw the
that's
Steadfast 7. That's so good.
that is an actual sweet ass title. The first night of
What?
negotiator, or what is it?
Negotiate.
The first knight of negotiation.
Steadfast
Yeah.
7 has alliteration, too.
Dead at 7. One, we're not all fast. Some of us are slow.
Well,
Some of us are
your
furious.
LLC at least will be known as the negotiators.
We can call ourselves
Congratulations,
other
you're in
things.
business. Don't violate
Oh.
any elven laws or you will be taken to court. He looks at
Can I
you
get-
very seriously.
Can I get like a list of all the laws, maybe?
Yes, actually, and he pulls out for you an entire book that is literally just like elven tax law, elven code stuff for your home. It's a book that's literally like a guide to hearth and home.
So, I have a
forward.
Can you read elven?
Do they make these in common?
Yeah.
And there you can see in the book there's elven, common, and then like a halfling one.
Oh, cool.
And Grendel.
Okay, so I had
I
So
can
I had a
definitely read
question.
all those languages.
I have a question. So in the basement, what are the stipulations, like safe serve wise, for us to open up a wine distribution company? We have the mold materials. What's that gonna cost us to get a liquor license?
You'd
something
have
like
to
FL
file
Distilleries?
the appropriate paperwork. I just do housing inspection appraising. I don't really know how much it would.
No, you don't have to tell me the price. I'm just saying, like, is that something that we can do?
I mean, yes. Considering if it's all of you, just you working here, you don't have to hire employees or anything, and you don't really have to have insurance.
Oh, but we would have to hire somebody. No, I don't think anybody of us know how to make wine.
Then yes, through your group would hire someone, and you would of course pay them a decent enough wage, or they would,
I know how to make mead and stuff like that. Back up in the Shire, we used to make similar stuff.
Also,
Well,
Lywin,
I
your
really don't.
your pupils are so big. Are you
Oh,
okay?
Yeah. Yes. So when we were
You look like you
doing
can't stand
downstairs-
still, and he puts his hands on your shoulders because, Frill, you have noticed also that Lywin is just swaying side to side, like
Kanan
comically.
is staring at his tail right now. He's holding it in both hands, and he is just focused on his tail.
So the thing is, I would just like to, make this known that, like, we could make a lot of money downstairs if we just, recycled, reuse, and hire somebody,
Yes,
and
well,
we could make a
you'll
fortune.
You'll need to clean all your barrels and things like that. Get a license, which can take some time.
Yeah.
I will, I'll inspect it as how it was at a working wine cellar, and you can,
Well,
begin
that's
the
what-
process of getting your liquor license because you don't
Well,
have a license to
yeah.
distribute alcohol.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. So does when you were doing your initial inspection, and then I'm just like going off like on a tangent at this point, and I just keep talking. I just need to know if that looked suitable to be open for business. If you would consider even repairing it, fixing it, if it looked okay.
Do those big ass pupils of yours work? There was glass all over the floor. No, we can't serve out of there.
You will need to clean the place up significantly. I am doing you a great favor by saying that it is operational so that you may make some money out of this place to continue affording to live here.
Speaking
Perfect.
of, sir,
Because I would not like to ever have to issue you a
The citation 45.
Sir, how much are our taxes gonna be?
Oh, well, yes. And you can see he's kind of totaling everything up here. Maybe he looks. It's very dark down here. Maybe if we could go back up to the light, I could tally everything up, and
Frill pulls out one of those glowing crystals from their pocket. Here.
Okay. Well, this is gonna take me some moments to work.
Okay, fine. We can go up. It's fine. Give me the freaking crystal back.
Okay.
Crystal, it's fine.
On that note, I'm gonna lay right here.
Yeah, that's how he got his name, Leywind. He just lays down randomly.
I think the staircase up is right here. Very conveniently. Yeah, it's actually not that hard to get down to your basement. All right. Well, I'm going to need something of some time to sit down and tally everything up, and he'll take a seat at your table.
Could I get you any tea or?
Oh
think we
yes,
have
that would
muffins.
be lovely.
All right, Pyrrha said you just boil water, you put the leaves in the bottom, you slowly pour the hot water in, and then you let it sit for a moment.
Yes, well, you
All
did
right.
let it go to shit for a moment, Ludwig. But it seems like your accomplices have tallied up the place quite a bit. Ludwig's just there like, yes. Only the best.
And a tea for you, and a tea for you, and
All right,
one
tell
muffin
me,
between the two of you to fight to the death over.
One recently repaired tower. Some towers. You can see he's just tallying everything up.
You hear the occasional weird sound from Kanan.
Oh, are we
Yeah.
all in the dining room?
No, from downstairs.
Okay. Oh, all the way from the basement?
Mhm.
Maybe I should go
With
check on Kane.
all of its current properties, you're going to need. You have an elven roof. It will last you at least another 100 years. But in 100 years, you're going to need to have it redone.
That'll be somebody else's problem, not mine.
I understand. But it does factor into the assessment, long-term goals. I would feel comfortable with the wine operating facilities and the seamstress room and the tower full of alchemist supplies, that the total value of the property be estimated at 11,745 gold.
Holy shit.
shoot, that means we owe Bastion like
including a
1,700
substantial
gold.
portion of it that I have noted as a heritage collection of wealthy paintings and artifacts that still remain within the house, valuing a total of 4,000 gold.
We don't have to pay taxes on those things, though, right?
As your house is being praised as a heritage collection, yes, you do.
Ludwig, what the hell?
He just like shrugs.
Sorry, you said an additional 4,000?
No, that's the total. That was factored into the total. Like around 3,500 of that is in like artwork that is either on the walls or built into the home. Like that's like statues,
Okay.
like the ingrained paintings on the walls, the
Someone's
hand-painted
gotta ask
wallpaper.
what the restoration of the tower did.
Yeah, no, that's included in that. Like the restoration of the tower's in there for sure. Your home is worth 11,000 gold.
11,745.
11,745 gold.
We get an itemized report after,
Bastion,
right?
for your 1/7, that would be 1,678 gold.
Holy shit!
So
Got to pay him out. He's not there. He's resting off the trip.
Holy shit! How are we gonna afford to pay out?
How much are the taxes and when are those due?
Okay, let's get into that. There are 7 of you. Obviously, we can put you on, a 6 or 12 months, whichever you'd like to do. Let me do math in real life.
Let's do yearly taxes, guys.
I think we should each decide for ourselves.
This is why we play D&D, guys. Fantasy taxes.
Wait.
Well, it's not D&D, but
Wait, we wouldn't pull our money together to make a party fund for taxes? Like everybody contributes?
I don't know, dude. My character currently has 6 gold, and that's more gold than they've ever had. So
Yeah, I thought
you're telling them that they just inherited like almost 1,700 gold in like property value, in like net worth, and that's a real foreign concept to this stupid little kid.
Okay. At the standard elven 1% tax, which is what I'll be very generous to you on, that means every 6 months you gotta pay 117 gold.
Or
every 12 months you gotta pay double that.
I think we should go double because, it might be a while before we get the negotiators up and running as a business to like make money. So, I mean, I could probably, pay for this.
So yes,
by the end
you
of the
can
work week.
continue to sell things that are within the home to afford this.
Yeah, I vote we do
But
the
this
6
isn't a year
months, and I guarantee you I can find things in that trophy room to sell. I've actually already been...
I thought the trophy room's already spoken for.
Was everything in the trophy room spoken for?
Not 100% of it, but there will be other things that are being sold because Ludwig is still paying for the repairs on the house and stuff.
Okay, because we have an
But
oven
yeah,
upstairs,
pretty
we have a bunch of tables, we have a bunch of chairs, we have a bunch of dining
we
room
have-
tables.
Things we can sell. I've already been speaking with Miss Mist. She's trying to arrange a buyer for the blasphemous frog.
Okay, so the next question is,
Overall, we've given you a pretty reasonable first-time homeowner tax rate.
We are very grateful for your kind graciousness.
Yeah, that's 1% the yearly of the house.
Let's all vote. Say aye if you want 6 months. Say nigh if you want 1 year.
I mean, we don't get a discount if we pay in a year, do we? It just means
Oh.
we
No.
pay
No.
further from now.
It's a
Then-
flat rate.
I feel like we should do a year and then we go to 6 months.
Do we have to pay
Because-
the year now, or is it like we pay in a year?
Ludwig is gonna cover the, like, exchanges and everything. That's what all the money was for. So, like, he's covering whatever's left.
First.
You guys will have to pay this in either 6 months or 12 months.
Because I don't think we have enough money. We'll have enough money in 6 months.
107
But-
gold in 6 months.
117 gold. You don't think
I
you
think
have
it's 6 months we
117
could
gold in
have
6
that.
months?
Okay, everybody
well,
needs
you
to get
make,
jobs then.
Yeah. I think we're
Yeah,
all gonna get like quests and stuff. You know, we're the negotiators now.
I didn't know we were gonna go questing. And that's a whole thing that we haven't discussed yet.
Well, unless we all just make individual businesses out of this place.
I think you would all make a great questing party. Going on little
Maybe you-
adventures, fending off little monsters. It's very
could
fun.
help
You'll have a great
with-
time.
Bounties. Not that I like doing it, but
Yeah, I've only ever had like a really weird job where I just like cleaned people's houses. So anything's got to be better than that.
I mean, I do bounties where I don't kill the people, so unless I have no choice and they try to kill me really hard,
So you're Dog the Bounty Hunter?
I'm not a dog.
Congratulations. That's a great place on a home, Ludwig says.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ludwig.
So,
I hope you don't expect me to pay you that much money, though.
Oh, I have already made a substantial amount of money.
So Ludwig, question for you, sir.
I sold a lot of
Um,
things long before you guys showed up. Anyway,
Mr. Ludwig,
yes.
could you get me in touch with a winemaker that you trust?
A winemaker. Perhaps, yes.
Okay. When you can, just have them come visit us, or
So
we can visit them
my
somewhere.
only question is, right, it is snowing.
Uh-huh.
It does take a specific climate to grow grapes. And to begin the process of making wine.
Uh-huh. I hear you. How long does winter last? A year?
Oh,
couple years?
I sure hope. He looks at you.
A year or two?
I sure hope.
Okay,
you want
but
that much? Winter?
No, I
No,
hope
I-
it's that short.
yeah.
Oh,
This is going to be a long one, they say.
right.
I'd hope to be on my adventure within the year.
Well, we can always get.
I've seen many winters.
grapes.
Me too.
Yeah,
Okay,
the,
is
the
there?
average winter time is anywhere from around, like, 8 months to 2 to 3 years.
Well, shit.
Yeah, the average, the shortest of winters is, like, an average winter of, like, 6 months. JK. Yeah.
JK.
But they only come, like, every so often, so. We got weird magic winter.
Mhm.
And now a defensible base. But anyways, it is 11 p.m. We played for 3 hours and 14 minutes. Would you guys like to continue?
Or do you guys want to be done for the night?
I think we're good.
I think we're at a
right
good
now
place to pause.
Yeah,
Because we-
I think I have to head to bed.
Because we're just doing the rest of the time skip, right? Into the festival next week.
I believe, yeah, next week we'll do probably what's going on over the next couple of days, and then we'll get to the festival.
Okay, good night, y'all.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.